Hi, Georgie. Hi, Summer. Welcome in. It's good to see you. 4 years, huh? That's wild. I mean, I guess. Well, we're just getting up there. 44 months. Holy shit! Speaking of a while. Mandate 7.1. A life is an accumulation of moments. Mandate 7.2. A moment is a commodity to be harvested. Mandate 7.3. The librarian's purpose is to sort the harvest. Mandate 7.4. The Celestials await their supply. Do not be inefficient. Okay. What was that all about then? The city hasn't changed much. Same storefronts, same miserable faces milling about. She was by the statue downtown, scraping up the thin layer of coins from her guitar case. He walked right past her at first. She was a different shape, different form, not the person he knew. But when she called his name, a name only she could know, they almost sneezed the life out of each other. Squeezed rather than sneezed? That makes more sense. There, in the shadow of the projector, a pile of questions, many years high, loomed over them, but they would have to wait. So, that's my moment. What do you think, librarian? What kept them apart in the first place? They were like two birds trapped in a cage. Only one found a way out and broke free. The other liked the cage. It's safe and warm, after all. So, that's where they stayed, until the cage came apart, and they had nowhere else to go but away. So, you're going to sort me now, huh? Do what you must, librarian. I think you'd fit in the moon shelf well. Yeah, I can see why you picked that. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, here it is. It started out benign, a curiosity of sorts. He'd stumbled upon a few strange forms late at night, while everyone else was asleep. And what he found there consumed him completely. Hi, Jam, welcome in! He stopped returning calls, started showing up late for meals, or not at all. The walls crawled with printouts, diagrams, pins, and thread. When his partner asked him, begged him to stop, he told them they were compromised and that they can't see the truth. So she simply left one night. No fighting, no crying. Only a parting shot. I don't know who you are anymore. He stood in the kitchen, strangling a cold cup of coffee. Like it owed him an explanation. Oh, I see. I see where the dialogue choices are, because I knew about the swappable heads. I didn't realize it was also the body parts. Sounds like the shock did him a world of good. Doesn't add up to me. How could he not see the truth all along? Correct. The Vamelance? That's right? That's me? Maybe? Hi, Daya. Welcome in. He thought he was protecting them from danger, but in doing so, it's like he lost sight of why he was protecting them in the first place. The notebooks are still in a drawer. He doesn't open them anymore. But he kept one page, the one with her name circled, and nothing else besides. So then, where should I go? I think this counts as a happy ending. This is obviously a storm story. Tabaxi, I think I should hit the speech bubbles and move on to the next text. Now there's an idea. Yeah, I think so too. You've got a great eye, librarian. I am reading the words on screen, aren't I? Don't backseat the thing that I'm already doing. Well, now there's no words. Now look what you've done. What? Just put me back. You're supposed to tell me your moment, so I can categorize you for celestial consumption. You know I can't do that, little book. Never had a book talk back to me before. Wow. I'm full of surprises. Just put me back. You're supposed to tell me your moment? Yeah. Don't need to tell you anything. My moment is awesome. Perfect, even. Too good for the likes of you. So put me back. Don't look at me like that. I don't know either. How unusual. This erratic behavior must be reported at once. Tell someone this is bad. You're a liar. Let's see what management says. I do like how unusual. What? Seriously? I am a perfectly normal book. How dare you? Ugh. Listen, just put me back, and the collector never has to find out what you said about me. Besides, even if I had a moment, what makes you think I would even tell you all of... Hey, you didn't hear that. Wait, where you take me? Hey! The awesome fucking thing. Welcome to the Aztec section. Please feel free to interact with my collection. The collector hasn't noticed you yet, immersed in his monitor. You feel attention. Someone so lowly as you should only... You really think they're going to care? Aren't they super important or something? Worker 24AEB. Why are you in my office? You should be working. I am working right now. I have an issue to report. This book has no moment. Is that it? I don't know. I told Worker 24 A to B or whatever their name is to put me there. Whatever their name is to put me back. But no, here we are, wasting your time. Wasting my time. That's true. I have far graver matters to tend to. In fact, I may have use of you. The world in our network stopped turning just now. No advance notice, no warning signs we could pick up on. It seems to live, but it's frozen. Nothing new happens. No more moments. No more product. The god tasked with building and caring for this world has also gone missing. There's a clear correlation. They must be held accountable. I need someone to get to the bottom of this. But all my sentinels are already busy. So, why not you two? Us? Me? And Bee-Eater? It's this, or the wood chipper for you. You're a horrific anomaly, and I want you nowhere near my collection. Oh, I mean, okay. Perhaps you'll also get your moment while accompanying my worker. At the very least, you'll have done something semi-useful with your short life. When do we leave? Yep, I knew it. Why wouldn't he just dispose of us? We're never coming back. But I was a good worker. No, this is just a test, I know it. Thought you didn't want to be here anyway. You really think so, huh? I just realized. You have absolutely no idea what's outside the Grand Archive, do you? Oh wow, I'm about to blow your half-baked mind so hard. Okay, check it. Look out the window. Why do you think you're never allowed to actually read the books? There are no words, no ink. The archive literally traps actual moments inside us. Coffee with friends, first dates, breakups, tragedies, comedies. Real, lived lives pressed to our pages forever. This is where they're harvested. Look at those fibers. Bet you had no idea there was a literal farm of worlds right outside where you sleep at night. The collector would never let a worker like you know, and that's why we can't go back. This is a one-way ticket. You've doomed us both to it. And speaking of tickets, the conductor is coming. We should get ready to show ours. The collector did give you one, right? It's strength. The worker is incredible. Awesome guy. Yo. You're mad lucky, you know. Fuel lane free, and the archive is outside my usual route. Yeah, everything has a price. Anyways, we'll be arriving at your stupid dead planet soon. Show me your ticket. Sorry, I wasn't given a ticket. Is there maybe an alternative way? This conversation is getting too long. What do you mean, an alternative way? Kid, this isn't the movies. You can't just join a company and work off what you owe. We have an interview processes and regulations and stuff. I can't let you off the train if you don't have a ticket, got it? Show me your ticket. You don't have a ticket? Well, can't let you off the train unless you have a ticket. So either go figure something out or just stop trying to be funny and just show me your ticket. Don't care. You're going nowhere without a ticket. Show me your ticket. Don't go far. The hell is this guy? We came this far already. Who does he think he is? Okay, listen. The only thing we could try is talking to other commuters. Maybe they have a spare ticket we can borrow or something. It's embarrassing, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Awesome. Oh! Keen observational skills, given to you by the Collector. Originally used for sorting sentient books, now used for analyzing people and stating the obvious. Compliance learned under the Collector while working in the Grand Archive, now used to motivate and relate to others. Impatience drilled into you by the Collector, to keep your work punctual and efficient, now used for spurring on conversations that are dragging. Oop, okay. I overheard you saying you don't have a ticket. I heard the conductor traps the souls of anyone who doesn't pay on the train, then uses them as fuel for the engine. Just kidding, but wouldn't that be interesting? I guess it would be. Regardless, I remain ticketless. I would be the best fuel! Hell no, what am I supposed to say to this guy? Perhaps you would. You and your floating book. Leave me out of this! Well, my condolences on the issue with regards to your ticket. I can offer no help other than a word of advice. You're not in the archive anymore. People are far more complex than simple books. So listen closely. The more you speak with people, the more insight you build up. If you can't get them to open up, you can burn all that insight to see beyond the veil. You'll be able to read into what sort of responses work and which ones don't. Just like you did with all those talking books. However, each time you do this, it will burn you out. You must find a place to rest, untangle your thoughts. The more burned out you are, the slower insight builds up. The ability to extra-consciously understand what makes a person tick. Isn't that interesting, little librarian? I simply adore you, little walking information sponges. Come talk to me again anytime. Oh, curious. You're one of those brainless worker drones, the archive births. Wonder why you're here, pissing me off, and not sorting shelves back home. That book you've got is interesting, though. Shade for sale? Don't even think about touching me. Okay. But if you're not selling moments, then what are you doing here? Could ask the same as you. I'm on a mission from the Collector to find why God went missing on one of their worlds. I'm going to puke on you on purpose. That would make it legal to hunt you for sport. You both kind of freak me out. You're not selling moments, then what are you doing out here? Correct, almost. Well, as it happens, I'm actually on the way back from the archive too. My favorite moments are all out of stock. I don't know what I'm gonna post now. Do you want a link to my blog? I transcribe only the weirdest, most embarrassing moments. I rack and frack 'em. It's a great read if you can't afford to buy moments directly. Isn't that a little invasive? Oh, okay, sure. I don't want to see that. What's wrong with you? Invasive? but they'll never know. They can never find out. It's all good fun. It's very fun. Especially for me and the other Celestials. Do you want a link to my blog? Great. Give me your phone, I'll tap it in for you. Wait, you don't have one, do you? How would you even use one? You're a comedian. Maybe your book does, though. Do you want a link to my blog? Mere mortals could not even comprehend the celestial internet. Could you imagine? Telling them about how not only do most of them have guardian angels, but they make fun of them on forums and image boards like the clowns they are? I think it's hardly an issue. Awesome. I never gave it much thought. I just stack and sort books the book moments come in. Well, I guess it's fine since you're all paying for it and all, right? What if someone made a compilation of all your most embarrassing moments? What? Me? Embarrassing moments? That's stupid. I'm not some pathetic mortal to be laughed at. I'm above that. Couldn't even begin to understand what it's like having all eyes on you. Being a Celestial is hard, okay? We have to be perfect. If anyone tried to make fool of me, I swear I'd... No, forget it. Forget it. Forget I said anything at all. Just shut up. You don't get to see me like that. Nobody does. Oh! We used to talk every night. I thought we were best friends. Then one day he turned on me. I can't forget the things he said. I don't go online anymore, but if he shows up, run. Is this the direction I came from? This is a complicated, if very cool looking space. No, okay, we definitely went this way. Oh, there's some sort of thing. He hasn't changed one bit. He never will. Oh! Unlocked Shameful. That's excellent. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Did I break you or something? Are you malfunctioning? We need to talk. Memo pulls you away from Starseed for a moment. Look, you can't just go crawling around in people's minds because they're being weird. Pretty sure that violates some kind of interplanar law. Well, then again, this could be really, really useful for figuring out this whole god mystery. Why are you giving me that look? Wait. You didn't know you could do that either, huh? Just think about it for a second, dummy. How do you think moments get extracted in the first place? You never used any of those functions, huh? You were just a librarian. This trip might not be so boring after all. Especially if... Hey, Bee-Eater, how do you feel? Clearly something has changed, but I'm not sure what. I feel kind of bad about what I just did. Yep, there it is. You drew from it. That moment. Yes, absolutely, keep doing that. This is how we'll get to the bottom of things. Now, maybe now we can come up with a way to weasel out of this whole ticket situation, huh? Oh, the worker. Oh, it's shameful now. Ah, you're back. This means you need another one down on how insight works? Such a shame the collector hides this from you. Put simply, talking builds up insight. Oh, we can become blue! Does being blue change anything, or does it just make us blue? No, it just makes us blue. Well, there's a funny story about that. I blew myself, that's right. Huh? What? Using the inspiration gathered from chatting with other commuters, you spin a complex sub-story full of valid-sounding excuses. Damn, I see how it is. Alright, get out. But don't tell a soul I let you off the hook, alright? So, you have any experience with finding missing guards? You should probably talk to the locals. It's super unlikely anyone actually knows anything, but we might be able to learn more about the world and come to our own conclusions. One of these had a green. Yeah, we can unlock Green Observer. That's me. You must be wondering, Conductor, why are you still here? Well, apparently a giant pipe collapsed on the tracks up ahead. And I'm a diligent man. The journey isn't finished until the train has reached the end of the line. That's what I say. I could all my finest mooks clearing the mess for me, but now... I was thinking about going for a walk around Lowtown. That's what you should do too. Stretch your, legs? Yeah, I've got legs. Look at them. They're facing towards each other. The way legs are meant to. Wow, Burden Street Station. That's the name of the game. Well, I guess this makes 3 of us, doesn't it? What brings you two here? Just a stupid job, that's all. Is that so? That's an awful long way to come for just a stupid job. Haven't seen that train pull up since I... Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Do forgive me. Enjoy your stay. Maybe I'll catch you again before you leave. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, thanks, I guess. Man, what a weirdo. Live, laugh, Burden Street Station. Girl 4 loves you. It's, bench? You could rest here if you're feeling burned out. Maybe you should. But staying in a hotel or something would rest you up much quicker, though. Take a moment, why not? Rest and reduce burnout? I think so. Untangle thoughts. Oh! A new type of room! The barking drives me crazy. All those eyes on the wall. Ah! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Ah, now we can just leave. Can we? There we go. Okay. You don't think Burnout was in the demo you played? Well, hopefully that isn't from the developer learning anything. Hopefully they didn't get all resting in that room minigame was. I see. I like to stand under the awning and catch rain droplets on my tongue. You can tell a lot about a place by how the water tastes. I'm somewhat of a connoisseur. Okay, weirdo. I'm a talking bus stop. I'm so lonely. Please talk to me. Where would you like to go? Every day for work, I ascend the giant scaffold at the far edge of Lowtown by the train tracks. I begrudgingly endure the rain creature's stories while I clean out the cargo pipes. What's your job like, huh? Huh? Freeloader? Oh, a 7-Eleven! You can tell they thought this one was extra fuckable from the extra animation. Oh, hello. You're a funky little guy, huh? What are you doing here? I'm sort of a journalist. There's always a silver lining. You know where I can find the cafe? I'm kind of just existing. Oh, really? And you're here to ask about my new album? Right on, little fella. It's the biggest thing I've ever worked on. Hi, Faye. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm gonna take over the radio and play it at work. There's no way I won't make it. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Man, I'd love to tell you about it, but it's all under wraps for now. It's not ready for the world. Not yet. So, what's your deal in life? Do you make anything? Art? Music? Something else? What's popping? Burton Street Station's popping. I barely know what I'm doing in it, but that's part of the charm. Uh-oh. Well, you missed. Ow! That wouldn't be any good. Never found time to do anything for my job. No? Oh, well, that's a shame. You should try it sometime. You watching soccer? How is the soccer going? Who's winning? Arthur's condensed identity, hardened like amber. You hate France? Valid, but for soccer reasons or just sort of generally? Sometimes it's the only way to properly express yourself. What's your deal in life? Oh, I see. You know, wouldn't it hurt you to be a bit more confident? I'm sure you could make something— Ow! You just gotta put your mind to it. Well, we do have insight, but it's probably not worth the burnout. Okay, Smarty Pants, whatever you say. That was a bit know-it-all. Maybe something more skeptical might work here. That was a bit off topic anyway. God, so real. Got a mantra I live by. If you don't got time, you make time. Every time I'm off work, I go outside and play music. Probably do dishes or laundry or clean my apartment, but instead I'm here, perfecting my craft. Back to the Mines family, have a good stream? Well, yeah, thank you for dropping in. It was nice to see you. Have a good family? That makes sense as a sentence, why not? You should try it sometime. Maybe I could teach you a thing or two. Poetry could be a good start. Yes, please teach me poetry. I mean, yeah, sometime, whenever. Whoa, like, right now? Zero hesitation, you just jumped on the offer. Huh, you're just like me. That's the sort of determination you need to make it as an artist. Totally teach you if I wasn't so busy right now. What are you busy with? No problem, sorry to bother you. Can't help but agree. Another time then? I'm busy gathering courage. Daring deeds doth demand something. Determination? No, it needs to rhyme with deeds. Syllable count is also wrong, so it doesn't really roll off the tongue. There's no word that would fit. I wouldn't know. You make a good point? Okay, but why do you need courage? Well, there's a lot of things you need courage for. It took me all day to gather this much of it. Most of the week, actually. Maybe more than a week, but hey, it's always in us. It just has to be mustered up, you know? I'm not very courageous. You're in love with someone? But what if you don't? Hardly surprising, really. What? No. No, it's nothing like that, genuinely. Just there's a cafe I really like nearby here. Maybe you've been? The Holy Crab? Well, the food is amazing, but the atmosphere, ha! Manager must really love those gaudy operas. They're always on the stereo when I visit. I'd really love to help. They could do with some real music, but how do I approach them about that? Collect an opinion poll of each patron as they leave. Process the data or present it righteously. They like opera, maybe learn opera? That's one way to see it. Just ask them with your voice. I mean, you can do that? I guess I can. I totally can. You know what, little buddy? I'm gonna try it. If they agree, well, I guess I'll owe you a poetry lesson, huh? Huh, this could be the start of my big break. And now we're back to the awesome shadow dimension where emotions live. Oh, I recognize you. You're Gooseworks from the Amazing Digital Circus. Bioshock 2 and Uncharted having multiplayer combat modes, Last of Us 1 as well. That's true. I think it's good that they did that. Huh? I thought I was alone. How'd you get in here? I heard you from years away, all this gnashing and grinding. And can't you see I'm busy? Yes, I can. Nothing sticks. These ideas, this matter, it all falls apart. Then would you like some help? You zoned the hell out again. Learn anything interesting? Was it more invasion of privacy? Spend the next few minutes recalling what you saw, detailing everything from start to end. What the? That's pretty abstract. There's something off about this place. Something off about these people in general. We gotta keep talking to them. It might help us figure this mess out. I'll keep them tracked on my map. Oh, we have a map. That's handy. Not much of a map, it might be said, but that's okay. Free-spirited and aggressively self-respecting, ahead of its time. Oh, and we can get it in green. I do like the way the bookmark makes it look like the book's just sort of on a popsicle stick. Oh, there's so many places to go from here. Okay. Oh, hello. I know you from the, from the title card, from the promo art. Are you gone? Oh, you got owned? Okay, I got this. He takes a deep breath before looking at you. You're a piece of crap, and, you suck. A lot. I hate you? Because, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm still trying to figure out how a godless world works. I should be committing crimes and atrocities, but saying those things just made me feel really bad. Why do I feel so bad if there's no one to judge me? I can judge you. I'm not the right person for this. Just follow the law. You know, bravery often feels like fear. Not my problem, jerk. You sound so positive. But are you sure? Really sure? Oh no. Oh, you distracted me. Why do I feel so bad if there's no one to judge me? I can judge you. No, it's not the same. You're just as flawed as I am. You can't be the one to judge me. Not my problem, jerk. Oh, I deserve that. Sorry. Maybe. But law is just rules we made up, us imperfect mortals. You cannot follow or believe in us. Mortals are flawed. How can you follow that which isn't perfect? If they make some horrible mistake, wouldn't that reflect on you? What do you consider a horrible mistake? But saying no is scary, without a doubt. Past can't be burned, but you can do a lot in the present. Doesn't matter, I'd just follow someone else. That's easy, everyone knows the list of great mistakes. My favorites are to act holier than thou and to consume food in excess. I know almost all 6 of them by heart. I heard there's a 7th one, but no one ever told me about it. Otherwise, I remember all of them perfectly. It's a really bad idea to indulge in those terrible acts I mentioned. He said this was a godless world. I won't indulge in them, I promise. You can do anything you put your mind to. You sound so positive. Sure? Oh, no. Okay, so it's a really bad idea to indulge in those terrible acts I mentioned. Sure, stopped a lot of people, didn't it? I don't know. Didn't stop my brother. I thought he was one of a few, but maybe there's more than I realize. I really hope not. Indeed. I'm not sure what you're getting at. Wait! Sins cannot exist in a godless world. Oh no, I'm going in circles. I wish someone would help me. I'll dig around in your brain. Will that help? It's not that you're wrong, it's that... No, I know I'm wrong. Been wrong for a long time. I don't believe so. You're just pushing until it breaks. If it breaks, then it's wrong. And what of you, if you break? Oh, I can jump in here. I have one purpose. If I break from doing it, let it be so. Domesticated, huh? Immature and impulsive. Meows or ends most sentences with a meow. Awesome. Silly. Ah, both of my bodies are hopeful. What could this mean? Green Observer. Silly kitty, that's right. Awesome fucking creature. I couldn't possibly sing another line. Gilfoy works us to the bone. He acts like half of Lowtown visits the chapel. Are you domesticated? It could be sad. It could be sad. Some days it's just us, him, and good boy. Oh, Oscar the Grouch is here. That's fun. Hi, Oscar. Don't buy Carpenter's chocolate. My friend told me it's actually just sawdust and brown paint. I've been eating it for years. How could Carpenter betray me like this? Oh. I got the gig! I can't believe it was as simple as just asking. The barkeep said she heard me outside a whole bunch of times. She's going to ask me herself, but something was always pulled away to do something else. But things are really looking up for me. Today the cafe, tomorrow the stage, right? So, I guess I owe you that poetry lesson then, huh? So, something I should mention is that I hate lectures that just... yap. Yap, yap, yap. So, we'll be doing a more hands-on approach. I'll ask the questions and you answer as best you can. There can be multiple right answers. It'll be fun, I promise. Question 1. What is poetry? Maybe think about it more, but not too much, meow. I don't know. Isn't poetry when you rhyme a lot? The nicer the garden, the dirtier the gardener's hands. It's whatever you tell me it is. What's the point you're trying to make? Huh? I mean, hell yeah. But also, huh? What were we talking about again? Oh yeah. Isn't poetry when you rhyme a lot? That's part of it. There's more to than just rhyming. Let me explain. If you had worked as a cashier for 10 years, how would you express yourself? Talk about all the people I've served, and just keep my head low. You seem sad. Would a hot chocolate help? Meow. You can do anything you put your mind to. Express how much I want to move on from the job. You and me both, buddy. Working the same dead-end job for so long definitely lead to some expressive poetry. Especially if it's the only thing you have the experience in. So it's all anyone will hire you for. Now for the next question. Imagine this situation. Your boss has refused to increase your salary for the 3rd year in a row. How would you write a rhyme about that? My destiny has been set. The salary is what I get. And please pay me more. I don't want to be poor. The boss didn't increase my pay. It's as if I had no say. Okay, so... Oh my god, adorable. And you did it. Your first rhyme. You're doing great, little buddy. But I want to see more emotion. If it was me, I'd put a lot more anger into it. I'd write about a dozen ways my boss could have his day ruined. For example, you mussed up, crazy-eyed, suit-wearing leech. Can't bear another word of your insane speech. I hope your twine catches on a car passing by, and your unraveling teaches you what's important in life. See? The best poetry usually comes from being specific. Like, really specific. I didn't have to bring up his mask. He probably wears it for a reason, but like, it's all I can see when he's yelling at me. God, what a tool. Anyway, let's move on to the next lesson. Your landlord knocks on the door with a message. I'm raising your rent by 20%. Imagine this in tandem with your lack of a pay rise. Put your feelings into poetry. Landlords clash to ask for cash. Makes them hard not to scratch. Them. Much the splitting hairs over the convex dictionary entry for unfair. Feelings? I'd punch them in the face. Ooh. That's a really cute one. And sort of violent. That really is the theme here, isn't it? And they say violence isn't the answer. And I agree. I'm not condoning anything. But sometimes, ugh. And some people really deserve the worst. Alright, next lesson. We're going to be approaching the most common yet impactful theme in all poetry. Love! Can you even be a songwriter if you haven't written about love? I mean, you probably can, but it's like going to the same pizzeria your whole life and only ordering kebabs, you know? Actually, no, that's a terrible comparison. Pizza is my comfort food. I don't write that many love songs. Not that I eat pizza very often either, but like, you get the idea, right? What I'm saying is you should try writing about love at least once. So let's imagine this scenario. Let's say you're helping someone pick up clothes in a store. However, while doing so, you notice that this person is extremely beautiful. You can't help but immediately fall in love, but also they don't really know who you are. You're a total nobody to them. How'd you put your feelings into poetry? Yeah, I got distracted. Can you repeat that? I pour the invitational wine and wait for you to be inclined. Stuck in a glass box watching you go by. I can't even try. I'm a powder keg in a burning warehouse just outside of town. Fuck yeah, legs! And you're about to blow up. You're filled with so many unsaid thoughts, so many emotions. You go to a safe place where nobody can see or hear you. You let your heart in the most raw, gut-wrenching way. Maybe you scream in rage. Maybe you break down and cry. Maybe you sing till your throat hurts. Maybe you play your guitar until your fingers bleed. Maybe you do it all at once. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. You did wonderfully. I'm very proud of you. There's really not much more I can teach you, unless you want to learn how to play guitar and compose chords, but frankly, I feel teach it out. Anyway, you pass. Congratulations. I can't offer you a diploma or a certificate or anything, but I can give you a thumbs up and a smile. She gives you a thumbs up and a smile. You know that she's struggling to keep up her expression. Yoink! I'm going into your brain, I need it! Oh, hello. Can't take this anymore, all you do is lecture me. I only want the best for you. If you really did, you would let me find my own way. But your ways are dangerous and impulsive. Who are you, really? Cool new body. Silly musician. Either motivating and creative or blunt and critical. Often both at the same time, like any self-respecting musician. The fucking thing? You couldn't pay me to visit the fortune teller again. She once predicted what I ate for breakfast just by looking at my shirt. So creepy. Get out of my head. The coffee here used to be affordable. Who am I kidding? It's still affordable. It's been the same price as far back as I can remember. Wish it wasn't, though. I'm tired of coming up with new things to complain about. Why do you keep trying to talk to me? You're looking for an argument? I can give you an argument. Have you been to the dream rooms? The receptionist is Joy, and also the owner. I think it's going to stay there tonight after this gig. No one back here yet? Anything going? No. Oh shit. Anything further this direction? No, not really. I guess we could take the bus. Oh, Good Boy's gone. That's a worry. Where'd that freak get off to? Oh, here he is. Who let this animal into my apartment? I mean, my cathedral. If we pray hard enough, our creator shall return. I just feel so lost. This isn't who I am. I don't mean to bother you, but not long ago I felt a sort of change. I'm not sure how to explain it. It was like a switch being flipped and suddenly everything went cold. I've never been this cold before in my life. Actually, things are getting warmer. You have to answer that yourself. Yeah, I got distracted. Can you repeat that? Oh, what if I played a little tune? Sure you didn't set the thermostat too low? Welcome to the club, pal. Was that a joke? I'm sorry, I don't think I get it. Oh, well. radiate much sadness. You also really confuse me. Oh, oopsie. Maybe they need cheering up? Okay, so... Cat mode. Meow? Meow. Meow is good, but no. The cat thing is really weird. Try giving them a little more hope. Let's try that again. It sounds positive, but are you sure? Are you really sure? Oh no. No, toxic positivity is still toxic. Oh no! My heart didn't go out, that would be different. My heating didn't go out, that would be different. This is a much more internal feeling, like when you're eating refrigerated pasta. You forgot to put it in the microwave first. No, it was gradual, kind of. I noticed at first in my home village years ago. There was a cold gust of wind and suddenly the leaves stopped moving. As did the grass, the river, the trees. No one else noticed it. They said everything was fine, but something heavy, something sad suddenly weighed in my heart. All at once, the warmth I used to feel was gone. Didn't know what to do. Wow. Huh? Have you tried something else first? Are you sure? Take another look. It's all about perspective. You're just looking at it wrong. You should definitely try a different rhythm. Maybe you've angered someone important. I suggest moving on. I'm trying. I'm really trying. With no one to worship and no divine edicts to follow. What's stopping me from pillaging and wreaking havoc upon the world? That's what my brother did. Or, at least I think so. I haven't seen him for years. What was your brother like? You really sure about that? Meow, meow, meow. Well, he grew up in a remote village, really far away. Everyone in the village got along really well. We'd work on farms, we'd go to mass on the weekends, and have wonderful feasts. Actually haven't seen a single horse since I moved to the city. There's just cars and trams everywhere. And there's something called trains, and some of them run off the edge of the world. Everything is so different here. What is that? Society's problems are too much for one person to solve. I'm not the right person for this. You seem sad. You can do anything you put your mind to. You ignored my question. Hardly the sweetest sound I heard. The growing world moves fast. Oh! Sorry, I got sidetracked. My brother and our parents never really got along. They'd always do the opposite of what they asked, and they'd get really loud sometimes. Mother and father said he was the black sheep of the village. Told me to avoid getting too close to him. But he was cool. He always knew what to say and could talk to anyone. He even played music on a guitar he found in a dump one day. One day he borrowed father's toolbox to repair it while he wasn't looking. And father would get really mad if you touched his workshop. Though, my brother did some weird things too. He'd steal mother's clothes sometimes, then he'd put them back. She'd lose her mind because of it. Her favorite blue dress would randomly disappear and reappear. Don't tell mother I said this, but it was very funny. Me and my brother would try our best not to laugh. I wish I'd asked why he took the dress in the first place. I wish I could meet him again someday. I doubt he would want to. Mysterious. Why could he have been doing that then? One day I stepped back from the blaze. I watched as the billows roared and smoke poured. Covered my ears as bells shook the sky. I watched as the world began to grow. Fell down before it, lost in awe. Let me just slap that feeling up real quick. Exactly! It was so beautiful, so impassioned, inspired. But already bricks fell. Half-imagined supports gave. Must do something to preserve this terrible majesty. Oh, chess piece! New legs? Passive and shy, but often profound when it decides to speak up. Nope, this is a nightmare body. Okay, awesome. Have you seen the crash site? Some people in Lowtown think it's really important. Even if it doesn't mean anything, or it's some made-up story. It's still a nice place to sit and contemplate, I think. I was thinking of going there next. It's near the train station. Oh, there's the dream rooms, and there's this thing. There's Stessie. Why am I sitting out here in the rain and not inside? God, I'd love to, if the humors didn't ban me. And just because my wildest dreams involve serious threats to life and safety. I wonder why they've got a business to run, but some people are too starved. That's great, Stacy. I can't believe they'd lock you out just because you want to kill. Oh, hey. It sounds like she's singing. The sky is black with diesel fumes. The water's boiling in the sea. Oh, hey, it's you again. You know, I forgot to ask. What are you going to do with your new poetry skills? You have to answer that for yourself. Still trying to figure that out. Is everything okay? I'm going to write music. Something good in all this? Hell yeah! That's what I want to hear. Who knows, maybe you'll make it big. Then you can tell everyone who taught you. I'm happy to have inspired you. Sounds like she's singing. Oh? Yeah? That's alright. You only just started after all. Figure it out. Feel free to share whatever you make with me. I'll be around playing my tunes. Of course, I'm swell, really. I'm just singing a song I wrote, like usual. Sometimes someone drops me a coin or two. It's nice to get pocket change, but, you know, that reminds me. There was a rough-looking guy once. He sat in front of me for an entire hour while I was playing. I was so excited, you don't understand. No one listened to me for that long before. Thought I was finally getting the attention I deserve. So when I was done, I tried talking to him. Turns out he'd fallen asleep while sitting upright. As soon as he woke up, he asked me for booze money. Think about that a lot. Got 21 followers online. All of them are my friends and co-workers. Try really hard to write music that means something, but nothing sticks. This morning I woke up to 5 clicks on my new album. 5 clicks! How am I supposed to make a living off this? Am I fated to be a cashier for the rest of my life? Popular musicians write the most generic and repetitive crap in existence for millions. Well, I pour my heart out and get nothing. Keep telling people if you don't got time, you make time. I make time for years. Where's it gotten me? Maybe the guy really needed booze money. You just gotta keep grinding. Who cares what people think? I care! I care so goddamn much it's unreal! I know the cool thing is to say I don't care what anyone thinks, but that's a big fat lie, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. I'm tired of pretending all the time. If no one cares about my music, why should I continue making it? Keep telling people if you don't got time, you make time. Okay. Okay, Smarty Pants, whatever you say. Okay. Nervous, eh? Firstly, what? Secondly, why'd you say it like that? I'm not gonna bite you or anything. It makes a lot of... Is that gonna do it? Okay. Nervous, 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 nervous. Anxious head? What? That's ridiculous. No one needs booze. Not like I know his backstory or anything, but if you're gonna drink, you should do it to have fun. When I'm drunk, I'm always having the time of my life. That is what booze should be for. Have you tried something else first? Yeah, same thing could be said for music. Booze is bad for you. We're all just pawns on a board. Just try a different rhythm. Maybe you need to drink. There's always a silver lining. No, that's not... That's different. You need to make a living off it. Those successful musicians own massive mansions. They go to fancy clubs and parties. They eat at the most expensive restaurants. They have rabid fan bases, and God, they live in yachts. Not that I ever want to live in a yacht, but you get my point. I just want to not worry about money for food and rent, transportation, medical bills, insurance, clothes, instrument fares, all while doing music. Gotta keep working and working until I make it. That's the only way to become successful. Has that worked out for you? You got this, girl. I guess that's one way to do it. You... What? Are you making a dig at me? I helped you. I was nice to you. Now you're acting like a jerk? Why? Meow. Sorry. You should think it over more. You need to stand out and raise your voice. Who do you make music for? I write music for... I don't know. I haven't really known for a while. I write what I feel, but I don't know who I'm writing it to. What am I making music for? Is it for money? Fame? To make a living? None of those have worked. Why hasn't it worked out? When I was young, I used to write music for my little brother. He loved it. He'd spend hours just listening to my performances. We parted a long time ago. Sounds like you've seen it all. Sorry to hear that. Meow? Maybe you should write music for your brother again. Yeah. God, I haven't seen him in so long. We grew up in a cult. Every day I had to fight my parents over some inane crap. Don't do this, don't do that. It was suffocating. But I'd play music for my brother and we'd sing together in my room. I laughed a lot when I was singing too. He always got the words wrong. When my parents really blew up at me one day, all because I painted my nails, on that day I decided to run away. Well, I thought about it a lot before, but on that day it was cemented. I could not live there anymore. I refused to live there anymore. My biggest regret is leaving him behind, but he'll be okay. Cults aren't so bad if you fit in. He's the biggest goody two-shoes I know. I just wish that... I want to write a song that captures how I felt about growing up there. I think it would go something like this. Godless but with heart, when you're heartless with your God. Toasting our mutual surrender, you in your heaven locked in a box, me in hell wearing my bright orange socks. Through the moonlit window in my room I look up, while you on your pews praise golden cup, obsessed with your emblems of love, but not the love they're emblems of. Among the stars and earth and trees you sing and laud the joy of your truth, but all I hear is the lack thereof. Hey, so, your brother's, like, right here, by the way. Like, he's 2 streets over from you. Letter from the Grand Archive of Moments, dated 94593EX. We found great levels of activity from this world, and yet our scouts have been unable to pick up any meaningful mortal life to extract moments from. You are operating in a grand archival plane space. Failure to provide us a sufficient level of moments to extract will result in planar obliteration. Please rectify this issue immediately. We will continue monitoring you. Signed, The Collector. That's my dad! You're new, never seen you before. Maybe you're tired or low on happy chemicals. Can I interest you in, just your wildest dreams? It's true, the wolves listen, they can hear your soul crying. And they know what you want and they can give it to you. All this for the meager price of 5 ideas. What do you say? Do as one wants, one supposes. I do wonder how comfortable the benches around the city are. Well, I spent all of my ideas on being green. I like hanging out in the train station. No one ever really comes or goes anymore, so it's usually really quiet. It's a good place to sit and think. I think I'll head there next. Can I talk to this guy? I like what he's got going on. Oh, the fortune teller. Oh dear. Sorry, but I'm out of hours. You'll have to come back another time. Is what I would say if time hasn't seemed to stand still lately. Something's wrong. It never brightens nor darkens. Clocks tick in place, going nowhere. Now you're here, like a pale horse. Dear, would you bid me read your fortune? Free of charge, of course. I believe we may be working towards the same goal, us two. Wait, how do you know that? A little spirit book. There are only two types of people left in Lowtown I can see. Those who pretend everything is fine, and those who are self-absorbed in the fear that it may not be. You stick out, you're from another world. You must have taken the hyper train, but the station on Burden Street shut down years ago. Curious. Now allow me. You may read my fortune. Wonderful. Oh! The Orbs Room? Huh. The interaction symbol being the fucking touch between fucking God and Adam. Awesome. Who's reading who here, I wonder? I need some time alone. Thank you for your visit. Please leave. Did I get a new body part for that? Please, I need new legs. These ones are boring. You must understand. A deep mystic, spiritual understanding tends to see the bigger picture and romanticize it. Interesting. It's a bench. Rest here. I'm not sure how big of a deal the burnout situation is. The slithering, it's horrible. Toby Fox? Its patterns and shapes disturb me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like how completely indecipherable the map is. What does any of that mean? Thank you. I need someone to snap me out of my reverie. I could only fool myself for so long. And now that I think about it, I feel kind of embarrassed. I was so focused on trying to make it big, and because of that, I forgot the reason I even make music in the first place. It's freeing, though. Exciting, even. I can sing about whatever I want. Don't fear growing slowly, fear standing still. This is a weird time. Is this a weird time to ask you to pet me, meow? Please, think it over a bit more. What will you sing about? Can't help but agree. We should sing together? What's your next move? Firstly, what? To finish this current song first. I really like the direction it's going, but it needs some work. I need to figure out chord progression, melody, more lyrics, etc. God, imagine the faces of those back home if they heard this. But I'm never going back. Honestly, they might not even let me leave. It's a shame, too. I'd love to rescue my brother from that place. Girlie, he's right across the street, believe me. Maybe just take him on vacation to the city. If he decides to take the underground train, sneak on top of a skyscraper. But he's probably so indoctrinated by now that he wouldn't dream of leaving. Try looking at it from a new perspective. I wouldn't leave either. Did you drink water today, meow? Each journey begins with a single step. Oh, slow down, little guy. Don't know what your problem is, but acting like that won't help. Feels like we're lacking something important. Okay, bye! I need to go talk to your brother who's right over here. Or somewhere. Is this the right direction? No, wrong direction. Oh, hey, you're new. The hero's crash site. This is her grave. Every day when I wake up and the sky still hasn't turned, our clocks still haven't advanced. Come here to mourn our strange little world and what it could have been. Take a moment, won't you? My brother never really shared our beliefs. His faith was non-existent for as long as I can remember. So our parents told me he was destined for a life of crime, suffering, and regret. My brother would always scream back, "My only regret is being born in a cult." I'm not sure what he meant by that, but one day he left and never came back. Falling down is not failure, staying down is. Yeah, this is hard work. Want to take a nap with me? That wasn't very nice of your parents, isn't it obvious? Choices exist to be made. Born into a cult would be a cool song name. Our family, we're nothing. I don't think I understand. Maybe I just can't see things the way you do. Oh, well. You think so too? Never sat right with me. Maybe if they were just a little gentler, my brother, he'd still be... Oh, my brother would always scream back. Ba 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 ba. Born into a cult. A song name? My brother would have said the same thing. The journey is the reward. Meow, meow, meow. Well, have you tried something else? Make a living off merch sales alone with a name like that. Cult Born would be a cool band name. Death to all cults. Yeah, well, I wouldn't really know. I wish I was good at music, but I've never really been good at much of anything. All I was taught was to be good to others in the name of a higher being. Though now that the higher being is gone, my purpose is gone too. My parents always said that those without a faith will inevitably turn to evil. And now that mine is gone, oh... I'm not sure what's gonna happen though. I imagine one day I'll wake up and my first thought will be, today I'll commit mischief. And then I'll burn down a building or steal candy from a child. You always see that in newspapers. Someone really evil does something so terrible, so abhorrent. And soon it's my turn to be in the newspaper. No, I don't want to. I don't want to hurt anyone. Please help me. Meow. Oh, yes. Huh? What are you doing? And you're heartless with God. Oh, my. Toasting to our mutual surrender. You in your heaven locked in a box. Me in hell wearing my bright orange socks. Wow. You see tears welling up in his eye. Oh! Okay! I spend my days patching holes, righting collapsed buildings obscured by the smoke and shadows, aligning infrastructure, righting crooked paths. I need not touch the monuments, or the great murals. Their beauty whips me into a fervor. I do everything I can to protect them, to sustain them. Oh, Pam, I love you. Fish? Fish? Here I am, the mysterious creature with cynical legs. Actually, what's down this way? Oh! We loved each other. We still do, but we used to too. Yeah, that's fucking great, Mitch. Hi, Ruby, welcome in. It's good to see you. We're Fish. Oh, Good Boy's here. Sorry, pal. Registration's closed for now. It's nothing personal, of course. We're just a capacity. We live in times it's important we be there for each other, sure. Which is great, until the whole town is squeezed into a single room every week. What do you mean? Is this a club or something? Sort of. This is the community center. Originally, it was a place for people to meet and make new friends, but the way things have been going lately, it's like everyone's gasping for air. You're more than welcome to visit, but the weekly club is over capacity. Sorry about that. Thank you. I really enjoyed that, but there's still one thing I don't understand. What do you mean when you said orange socks? It means to live freely, without expectation from others. Meow. I don't know, Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Doesn't matter, no one will ever know. I want you enough it. Unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance. I agree completely. Socks were orange, obviously. Really? I still don't understand. How can a pair of socks carry something so full of meaning? It's about, you know, the vibes, feeling it out. Maybe it is, but I'd still like to try to understand it. Oh, that's such a good point. Never think of that. There's so much wisdom in your words. Did you write those lyrics? They belong to Lydia, a singer that hangs around sometimes. Lydia. I'd like to meet her. Is there more to the song? I'd really love to hear the rest. The beauty in those lyrics. Lydia must be the wisest person in the world. Maybe she could answer some questions I've been wrestling with. Meet her at the cafe. She'll be waiting for you. Gladly. Be there as soon as I can. Oh, I should hurry. I'm on the way to the cafe, I swear, I promise. No, that's not the right way. Oops, shit. Hey Lydia, guess who found your brother? I want to finish this current song first. Really like the direction it's going, but needs some work. Figure out the chord progression, melody, more lyrics, etc. I already read this dialogue. Shut up. Your brother is fine. It's true. Wow, you say that with such conviction. How would you even know that? The journey is the reward. Meow, 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 wow, wow. Huh? God has abandoned us, and your brother seeks his last comfort, you. Okay, so first off, if literally anyone else said that, I would have been really weirded out. But for some reason, when you say it, it's almost like I'm convinced it's true. But I can't see him again. He wouldn't even recognize me. I used to be different. I doubt he'd be cool with that. He would not care. He's still in our home village, quite frankly. He's better off there. He's fully indoctrinated now. One who removes a mountain does so carrying small stones. Do you wish to meet him today? Dude, what even... What? No, I mean... Lydia laughs hesitantly. Yeah, Listen, thank you for giving me hope like that. Love nothing more than to meet him again, but... Lydia begins to tremble. How? Why do I believe you? There's no way, there's just no way. Go to the cafe, he will meet you there! Oh my god, okay, okay. I'll be there. I mean, I should at least give it a look. A look can't hurt, right? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to look. Alright, I'll be there. You better not be lying to me. This is a ruse, But yeah, I'll be there. Really hope you're telling the truth. cafe was up this street, I believe. I should probably take the talking bus at some point, huh? Is this the cafe? Yeah, there we go. Well, they're not here yet. Why do you keep trying to talk to me? You looking for an argument? I can give you an argument. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, there's another room in the cafe. Hey, there we go. Hello. You must be Lydia. Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I've heard that you hang around a lot. You're a musician, right? This game looks delightful. It's epic. Hi, Debbie. Welcome in. I mean, obviously. I should have guessed. You brought your guitar with you and everything. How long have you been playing? A long time. Since childhood, really. I see. That's a long time to be playing. You could say that. Surely you're really famous. You'd be surprised. Oh, you must be even better than I thought. Goodness. No, I'm not bothering you, am I? No. Sorry, I mean, I don't mind. Oh, good. I get a bit worried about that sometimes, but I'm glad you're not bothered. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for everything all the time. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, I only said sorry once. You just have that kind of energy, you know? Oh, I knew you were wise. Sure. Anyway, if it's not too much to ask, I'd like to request something from you, if that's okay? Sure. Could you sing a song for me? The one with the orange socks? That's okay, I don't want to ask too much. No, it's alright. I want a question answered in return. Oh, of course. What is it? What's your name? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Good Boy. I'm from Candlehold Village. It's pretty far away. Oh my god. Is something the matter? Got another question for you. Sure, what is it? Do you recognize me? I'm not sure I do. Wait! There's something familiar about you. Have I met you before? What do you think? I mean, maybe you visited my home at some point? Or maybe I've passed you in this city. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll come to me later? Ah! GB, you goddamn dork, it's me! Huh? What? I'm your sister! We grew up together. We'd sing music in my room. I'd snatch apples during the feast even though you didn't want me to. I kicked Meyer in the face when he bullied you. He was such a little crybaby you felt bad for him. Huh? What? How do you know all that? I don't have a sister. Do I? Yes, you do! I was always your sister, GB. You just didn't know it at the time. Why do you think I used to steal Mom's old dress? Goodness. She was convinced we had ghosts. And Priest had to come over and ward our house by sprinkling water on her furniture. Oh. I remember that. Yeah! It was the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think Mother was very happy about it. Well, she can choke on the dress for all I care. Both her and Dad. God, they gave us such terrible names, too. I much prefer my current one. Lydia. I just can't believe I have a sister. Yeah, you do. Lydia hesitates for a moment. What do you think about that? I think it's cool. Wait, really? Yes! I've always wanted a sister. If I had known, I would have picked you flowers and made you a wreath. Maybe those bluebells in the backyard? Oh, or maybe I'd have grabbed you one of those bracelets everyone had. Ones with the colorful rocks, you know? You're such a dork. Oh, did you not want that? Sorry, I'm new to having a sister. No, it's okay. You know, it's not too late to do any of that. I know this florist with a gorgeous selection. We could add there later if you want. Oh, I'd love to. I have so many ideas for things I could make you. It's a deal then. Got a couple of questions for you though. Last thing I'd have ever imagined is you leaving home. What made you come here? Well, it's hard to explain, but I think we're alone now. Alone? This is a cafe in the middle of Lowtown. We're far from alone. No, I mean, no one's watching over us anymore. We're all alone in this world. Just you, me, and everyone else in this city. And also those at home. Huh. You lost your faith in? You don't understand. There's nothing left to have faith in. Whoever was up there, I could feel them. They were there. And now they're gone. It sounds like you're just as godless as me then. Right on, buddy. It's quite chill, not being watched over all the time. Especially when showering. But how do you deal with evil temptations? What stopped you from doing something really bad? Because I don't want to? Huh? Oh my god. Dumbass, you don't need a god to be nice to people. I've got a lot to teach you. Where are you staying, by the by? I've got an apartment by the park. I also work as a cashier to pay for it. Oh man, now that is funny. You have the exact same job as me. How in the world did you land that with no experience? Well, our uncle used to work there. He made a phone call and got me the spot. Damn it! Can't believe I didn't think of that. That would have made things so much easier 10 years ago. Listen, why don't you come by my place tomorrow? We'd catch up there, play songs together, have a nice meal, you know? I'd love that. Oh, you can show me the florist too. I'm really happy to see you again, GB. Me too! And don't run away again, okay? If you don't mind, that is. Wouldn't dream of it. You want me to admit that was cute, don't you? Well, look, we did a good thing. We're still no closer to figuring out what happened to this guard. We should check if the track is clear yet. Maybe we can move on from here. Not that there's anything wrong with you, just... we have a job to do. Don't stupid impossible job. Yeah. I want new legs. Hey, it's you, the weird animal thing. The debris is clear now. The train's gonna reach terminus like no train has ever before. Your boss is paying, so whenever you like, that is. You wanna get out of here? Not yet. Damn. Well, wrap it up. I can't wait forever. Well, we gotta go see those two again. Oop. There we go. Okay. And then this way, I believe. Then up here. Is that right? Oh, they're just still there. Okay. I guess I could check in on the fortune teller again. That might be a good idea. If we're doing anything while we're still here. She's lost in thought. She does not acknowledge you. Hello? Hello? Well, okay, never mind. The 2 hours longiness of this game is really, really hitting the hitting the point here. Right, get comfy, weird dog, cat, animal thing. On to the next station. Ah, what a mess. Never seen anything like it. Whole world just left to rot. What kind of god are we trying to find exactly? Doesn't feel like we're any closer to figuring out what happened to them. Best leads is probably the weird moments you've been extracting. If we keep doing that with all the people we meet, we might be able to piece something together. You hear a gigantic crashing noise. The train halts suddenly. Oh, come on! What is it now? This place reeks, and I hate it. But I bet at least someone lives here. You should snoop around. You can do your thing. You know, that thing you're good at? Might be our only hope at this point. What the hell happened? So, we hit a guy. Yep. A guy? Yeah, that's a whole guy under the wheels. Is he, you know... You hear a muffled voice from down below. I'm okay, just... Ouch! You asshole. The first time the train runs in Aeons, and you decide now's a good time to play on the tracks. I think I need help. Nothing in life is easy. You gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Look, kid, service is out till this guy gets the hell out of the way. I'll try to get him to come to his senses. Don't wander off too far. This place looks rough. Awesome. Oh! Hi, Cockroach Man. I used to take the bus before I moved here. Before I took the bus, I took the train. Before I took the train, I think I used to walk around. Before I walked around, my mother would push me in a stroller. So true, bestie. Ah, the scary room. Okay. Do we have a map going? We do, okay. Here, let me show you a magic trick. My dad taught it to me. Absolutely, buddy. Okay, here goes. Say it with me. Booger Slam. Foul stench suddenly fills the air. How did you do that with your body? That's awesome. Oh, hello. I've molded this part of the world to my liking, and this niche of mine sustains me. Each is responsible for their own fate. This is mine. Some type of thing? I don't have a specific home, but I do have a warm place to sleep. It's not the kind of place you bring up in conversation, though. What does that mean? What do you give someone who has everything? You clearly don't know, because if you did, you'd have already given it. Awesome. You are thirsty. Drink this. Wait. I think that came out wrong. What did the video say again? Ask first if... Right. Welcome here, guest. Can I offer you this fresh paint? For drinking purposes. Absolutely. Yum yum. Actually, no. This is my paint. I need it to draw. So, now that I've offered you refreshments, let's get down to business. What the hell do you want? This is such a nice house. Why are you hiding out here and not living in town? I'd suffer those idiots a second longer than I have to. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you just came from Lowtown. You've got that stench on you. And same as all those patrons, car exhaust and petrichor and complacency. What the hell do you want? What's your next move? Trust in the ways of the world. I like your art. Another trash panda finds the trash can. Why am I not surprised? Of course you want to buy this garbage. You and every other tasteless patron that comes to this place. Wow, observant, aren't you? Quitting acting like you know everything. You don't. Anyways, I was saying something. Art is subjective, is it not? I look like a customer to you? I mean, I don't know. I've had some weird freaks come this way. Honestly, the only visits I get anymore are from buyers. Idiots who invade my privacy, peruse my work for hours, and then pay a fortune for my most obscure garbage. I can't really say no when they shove a big bag of money in my face, though, can I? At some point, one of them really pissed me off, and so I decided to draw the most anatomically disfigured piece I could. And get this, the mom was so happy with it that I got double the commission as a tip. What is wrong with people? This is a fucking clown world, I'm sick of it. No one sees things for what they are. And what exactly are things? Give me one reason why anyone would care about that. Who cares? Take the money and run. And go where exactly? And do what with the money? I heard, like, something God is dead and missing and vanished or something. It sounds like the world's on fire, both upstairs and downstairs. It's nice and cool here. We don't want for money. We eat moss and throw sticks at the unfathomable beings that live in the sewer water. This is a fucking clown world. I'm sick of it. No one does. That's the problem. I had a dream last night. A shadowy figure crawled up from the pipes outside and walked into my house without knocking. Took one of my canvases off the wall and turned it this way and that way. Said, "Ruth, this looks like absolute shit." I woke up with tears in my eyes. Never felt so vindicated in my entire life. This is a fucking clown world. It's not that hard to get. My art is full of mistakes that only a beginner would make. And so what's the deal with the reception I keep getting? And do they not see the obvious issues, the inaccuracies and faults that always end up on the canvas? Every single time there's an error that makes me want to tear my branches off. There's one very specific painting. Can't sleep at night. Have to destroy it. I have to. Can't be at peace until I know it's gone. You sold already, didn't you? So what's stopping you? What's stopping me? What do you think? The abomination just oozed out of my brain while I was at my worst. Even though I lost it, its existence is wedged like a splinter in my brain. It was the last piece I ever named. A Sadim's corruption. A plague upon the world, just like everything else I paint. Okay, I'm going in your brain now. Thanks for the trauma. Yum yum. The letters have stopped. Yes, they have. Aren't you proud of me? I did it. I finally made a world. I am. Isn't it wonderful? So many hearts beating all at once. Om. Say something, Om. I'm heading to the farm after this. Listening to you is hungry work. If you remember something else you want to say to me, I'll be there, probably. Oh! From here they look like little ants. Go, little ants! You don't look like an ant. No, I'm not sure what I look like, but certainly not an ant. This annoying girl used to come by every day. She tried to force me to get a job, saying stuff like, "You can't live in your shack forever, Ruth," or "You gotta get a job, Ruth." Terrible experience. Job application forms were a blight. If I never see one again, it'll be too soon. She ever succeed? Sounds like a stalker or something. Sounds like she really cares. What's the point you're trying to make? She got me applying for jobs, didn't she? So in a roundabout way, I guess. Not sure what she gets out of it, though. The annoying girl used to come by. Blah, 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 blah. Huh, right. Anyway, what do you care? You don't know her, do you? Sure, music is cool, but I can live without that. And though she did introduce me to chess. Ever hear of it? It's like a big brain board game for intelligent people. Not to be the guy, but I've gotten pretty damn good at it. So you're a Grandmaster then? Not yet. But I'm sure I can if I just put in the work. You understand how awesome that is? Here's something that's actually possible for me. Art is too abstract, years of tireless work, and for what? And not only that, everyone's got to have an opinion on art. Impressive perspective, fidelity, or these colors make me feel a certain way, or even, actually people would buy this. It pisses me off. With chess you know if you've improved or not. Can't beat that, can you? And with whom do you play against? Can't believe I'm even here talking to you right now. The community hall. No, not literally. There's a chess club there that used to be super active. Loved that place. Played circles around everyone. Lydia was like the final boss. I've yet to cross her off my list, though. Funny, since she introduced me to the game. What the hell? I know her! Wait, seriously? Are you a fan? Did she become famous? Is she touring right now? Why didn't she invite me? Perhaps she moved on. Blah blah blah, whatever. Why would she? Did she know you were a fan? Because I'm her friend, I assume? Whatever. I don't believe she's touring, no. Oh, huh. That's a shame. She deserves a big audience. Well, either way, it's cool you know her. Ever played Lydia in chess? She's really good. Practiced extensively since our last game. Next time's my win for sure. This is stupid. You're stupid. You really enjoy chess, huh? Is that surprising? I already told you it's the one thing that makes sense in this stupid world. Win or lose, at least you know where you stand. When's the last time you played? Well, she used to bother me day in day out about getting a job, and did eventually relent, switched out one hell for another. But ever since I got fired, she's left me alone. Cool trauma into your brain, thank you! You know, now that I look, I don't really remember building this road. The placement of this mountain is strange. The structure looks too functional ugly. No. Home, how dare you! Pitiful swell. And this big round balcony I look to go to. There's something about the enormity of the pipes, the condensation rain, sense of scale I've never been able to replicate. Anyway, you should check it out. Okay. No, I like the sage-colored sage, personally. I should probably check my map. Okay. I'm going the right way. I think. Or not. Yeah, okay. Big round thing. Now that I think about it, the last time we played was the day I lost the job. Perhaps these things are related. I don't see what you mean. I don't see how a game of chess could have had anything to do with that. It's not like my boss was playing or whatever. It's between me and Lydia, that's it. Now that I think about it, last time we played... Yep, okay. Job's whatever, you can always get a new one. Is this the point you've been trying to make? You're bored of me, aren't you? Yeah, I hate it here so much. You can leave anytime you like, you know. Why would anyone fire you? I'm not sure. We were in the middle of a tight chess game when the boss walked in and took one look at me and told me to pack my things. Not sure what I did to deserve that, but I'm glad I could be out of there. Kinda wish Lydia would have stood up for me though. But it's whatever. She can apologize next time she visits. When did that happen? Must have been, oh wow. 6 months ago? Haven't seen Lydia in 6 months. She used to come by every day. Well, at least she doesn't have to look at my art anymore. Can you actually believe she likes it? Even when I point out the flaws, she flat out refuses to see them. Maybe she's blind and doesn't realize it. What kind of flaws? Every single one you can possibly imagine. Not playing into your weird little psychoanalysis. You're not my shrink and I don't need one. Can you actually believe she likes it? Okay. Can you lower your voice a little? Do I intimidate you? My old boss used to say I scare the customers. I thought that was pretty cool, like I'm some kind of dark and imposing force. You sound like you're reading off a script. And maybe they need cheering up. Maybe your art just doesn't suck? No? It's no good. Not even remotely. The more I complete a piece, the more it disgusts me. Canvas is most beautiful when I haven't touched it. But I have to finish them. I've practiced my whole life, and rent isn't free. That isn't the whole story, right? Oh well. You have to pay rent even out here? What's wrong with here? My place is prime real estate. Even when the slime water rises really high, it can't reach me. What kind of location is gonna cost you? Why bother painting at all then? Ever heard of sunk cost fallacy? Sick joke. Come on then, let's see your art. Did you not hear a word I just said? You're gonna say what everyone else is saying? Great work on that anatomy, Ruth. Your attention to details is outstanding, Ruth. You don't need to spare my feelings. I know a lie when I hear one. So no, you're not looking at my art. Okay then, maybe it does suck. Don't bother. Good. You finally decided to tell the truth. Yeah. You don't need to spare my feelings. Why do you hate your art so much? No, I love my art, can't you tell? Why would you ever think otherwise? Have you ever felt like everything you touch becomes worse? Like reverse Midas touch? Funny how that works. The touch of at least started off as a blessing before the king, you know. Didn't even get that. Malediction swept over me the moment I picked up a brush. Saturn's corruption. That was my attempt at capturing this curse. Huh, I even suck at naming things. So the painting is you, in a way? I really hope not. Not that ugly, am I? Don't know why I'm asking you that. How'd you come up with the name? Saddam is Midas backwards. Stupid. Thought it was clever at the time. Now it just makes me want to cringe into the ground. Bet you're proud of it, aren't you, painter boy? Sure am. It's my masterpiece. It's so captivating. I'm actually genuinely impressed with how much it sucks bowls. Like, please, let me burn it. Into your brain, thank you! Was it not beautiful? It is. Did it not support life? It did. Then why, why did you smear your fingerprints all over my masterpiece? So that it would live forever. No, it was so you could take the credit. How could you say that? My turn to maintain the pipes. Everyone in the commune has to do it. There's a big computer in the control room with a bunch of buttons. The pressure of the pipes will up. It isn't just, you know, inconvenient. We could all drown in a giant tsunami of whatever flows through. So yeah, I'll be there. Don't bug me. I'll do whatever. Who cares? Worm body. Worm legs. Now, computer. Where's that from here? All the way back over, huh? Okay. Oh, this seems computer mainframe-y. No, it's not. Not that one. Oh, right, the scary room. Of course. No, seriously, where is that cursed painting? I should know. I'm sure I do know. My stupid head just won't cooperate. If I had hands, I'd strangle you so hard right now. Maybe it doesn't want to be found. Tough luck. It doesn't get a say in this. I absolutely need to find it. Oof, ouch, ow. Okay, that sounds nice and all, but yes, of course, why didn't I try that? You have the slightest clue what I went through when I drew it? You could have that much frustration and rage possibly leave room for memories. Almost ignored the knock on the door, I was so focused on the painting. Meow. You should have kept ignoring them. Not quite at my tempo. Can't be that important. You shall not fear. So, like, what else is new with you? Who would disturb you at such a time? Who? How am I supposed to know that? Think I remember every fool that comes here? But then maybe this person has something to do with it. This is stupid. You're stupid. What was the visitor like? I told you I don't know. I barely looked at them. As your advisor, I would suggest taking a step back. Think, Ruth, think. There's something about this. I heard the knock, and then, I think, must have grabbed the painting. It isn't even dry yet. I went to the door, but my hands were full. How do you open a door without your hands? What were you carrying? Give up right now? Perhaps help is waiting on the other side. That's one way to see it. Duh, with a kick, of course. Yes, that's right. I kicked the door open. Kicked it so hard it knocked them back on their ass. Not my proudest moment, I'll admit, but it wasn't my fault. I was angry. Whatever. I tried to apologize, probably. I think it involved the painting somehow. What exactly did I do? Literally none of that matters. Perhaps you gifted it to them as an apology? An apology with a wet canvas? That's actually possible. God, I hope not. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. No, wait. After I kicked the door open, there's a sort of twang sound? Like a string popping loose or something. I want to apologize, but I want them gone, so... Wait. Oh my god. I gave them the painting. Shit. Didn't even get a look at their face. How the hell am I supposed to find them? Could be anyone. I know. What else am I supposed to do? I mean, there was a twang sound. There's like 3 characters in this world, dude. Come on. String popping, like a guitar. Maybe? It was definitely an instrument. Then there must be hundreds of people with instruments in the city. I can assure you there is not. Even if I had to ask hundreds of people, where would I even find them? This is so annoying. Any musicians live near you? I wouldn't know. Don't make a habit of knowing my neighbors. Probably seen them. You know what I mean. There's hundreds of people. Blah, 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 blah. Well, here's a musician. Maybe she knows? That's right! She plays music, so she definitely knows everyone else that plays music. I'm gonna text her right now to meet up. And the overhang seems like a good place. Hi, Lydia. Hey, Lydia. Hi. Been a while. So, how you doing? I'm alright. Great. Listen, I need your help. Remember that painting I talked about? No, Ruth, you make a lot of paintings. Don't remind me. But no, the one with, like, the hand? Interesting. Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Right. Lydia, I'm serious. Need to know if you remember it. I understand. Are you messing with me? Here I am, putting aside our differences like a good Samaritan. Even though you never apologized, I still reached out. At the very least, that deserves a proper response. I'm sorry, apologize? Me? Yeah! You just sat there in the break room with this empty look in your eyes, like, hello? Stand up for your friend when he's getting fired, maybe? Whatever, I'm not here about that. Painting that... Oh my god. That is so rich. Oh boy. What? What is? I don't know what I expected. Could have been chilling with GB right now. What are you talking about? I'm really sorry that Is saying sorry really that difficult for you? No, go on. By all means, tell me about this painting. Finally, as I was saying, there's this painting I made a while back. Long before you betrayed me, Seriously? I'm sorry, this is too much. And going on about me betraying you is just... Because you did! I thought we were cool. Thought you were someone who had my back, but I guess that was too much to ask for. You always did have a shitty memory. Guess that's common in your field. I remember perfectly what happened. Good for you. That's right. Now about this painting. It's Adam's corruption. Yeah, he told me everything about it. And then some. Great! Do you know where it is? Why would I know that? I believe it ended up in the hands of a musician, or at least someone that owns an instrument. You're a musician, so you should know every other musician, right? Wow. Generalization of the century here. I mean, sure, I do, but like, come on, man. I just need you to ask around, see if anyone has the painting. Can you do that for me? Nah. Huh? Excuse me? I don't feel like it. Any particular reason? What's the point? I'm gonna find it and burn it and obsess over the next painting. Yes, because it sucks. You know, I remember when I first saw your shack. I was looking for a way into Hightown, so I figured I'd knock and ask. And the door slammed open so hard I got knocked to the ground. Came out, yelled something unintelligible before shoving a big canvas in my face and locking yourself in again. My nose hurt, my ass was sore, my guitar string popped loose. But in my hands, I had the most captivating piece of art I've ever seen in my life. That was... you? After that day, I made it my mission to learn more about you. Who is this amazing artist that lives in a psychopathic rundown shack in the middle of nowhere? Hey, this place was cheap, okay? Imagine my disappointment when it turned out he's just a sad, pathetic loser with an inferiority complex. I tried so hard with you, Ruth. You refused to accept the burning talent within you no matter what I did. You know, you're the one who can't say that I'm just a hack. If I had talent, I wouldn't be making anatomy errors, perspective oversights, shading misjudgments, outline irregularities. It's like I'm cursed. And so yes, I'm sorry for hating all my art, Lydia, but it's the truth. You don't hate your art, dumbass. You hate yourself. It's like you're stuck in a room of mirrors, and instead of dealing with it like a normal fucking person, you decide to make it everyone else's problem. Don't even get me started on chess. Oh, I lost. Time for my toddler tantrum. What the hell were you thinking? Ever since Nightman fired you, you haven't been able to touch a single chessboard. I mean, don't even look at that film anymore. Lydia, Do you know why he fired you, Ruth? You want to know why I didn't stand up for you? Why I sat there completely zoned out? I'm not... I'll give you a hint. What did you say when I took your queen? What did you say, Ruth? Come on, Lyd, I didn't... What did you say? Please. You just want my old painting back? That's what I thought. Have your painting here tomorrow. Burn it, soak it in acid, tear it apart, do whatever you want. You'll never talk to me again. Is that clear? I'm sorry. I don't care. Goodbye. Brutal. I'm starting to wonder if the impact we're having is a positive one. I mean, obviously I don't care or anything, you know, just... We should see if the train's ready. Hey, you're back. Great. Well, I wasn't looking, that freak vanished off somewhere. No one on the tracks, no obstructions, we can go. Want to head to the big city? Well, get in and buckle up. Don't, actually. Trains don't have seatbelts. This place sets my eyes. Not looking forward to the kinds of people we'll meet here. But it can't be as bad as what we just experienced, right? Let's have a look around. Physically, it's the end of the line. Contractually, it's also at the end of the line. We're done here. What are you going to do now? I don't know. Get back to my regular job? How many trains do you know that can travel between worlds? People need me. Oh! Hey you, tiny short thing beneath me. Do you a favor since you're all the way down there. Let me tell you just how pretty I am. I have been personally sculpted by a higher intelligence. My jawline could cut you in half. My eyebrows plucked to perfection. Every pore, hair, all accounted for. I'm tall, real tall, just how the ladies like it. But Up here, it's cold. I get so lonely. Awesome. You know Tom Walker is going to be on Taskmaster Australia? That makes sense. That's a sensible place for him to be. He is, for some reason, one of the more successful stand-up comedians from Australia. Absolute nightmare to think what he's gonna do, though. What in the world are you? I want a filet mignon of whatever you're supposed to be. Anyway, I bet you're headed somewhere. Somewhere important, probably. Real important. Oh, me? Yeah, I'm headed somewhere too. Thanks for asking. I'll have to visit my daughter. Haven't seen her for a while. What's your daughter like? Yeah, translate. Now you've told me you'll vanish to stop being spoiled? That's fair. Don't know if I have time for this. Me, I'm splendid indeed. Oh, she's brilliant. Smart, beautiful, top of her class. Works a good job. She's married as well. Got a grandson waiting for me down there. Only issue is she doesn't visit that often. Sounds so sure of yourself. It's time to visit her instead. You're right. We should go down there right now. Just gotta figure out where she lives. Not a problem for me, though. Anyways, like I was saying, she's brilliant. I've tried, but apparently her number is out of service. Damn payphone's never given me my quarters back. Something or someone is trying to keep her away from me. So I'll figure something out. I always have. What does it mean? You have to tell me. You will tell me. Eventually I'll wring you dry like a hand towel, siphon your little secrets. What about a meaner vibe? Do we have a harsh body? Anxious, silly, hopeful, cynical, mysteriously forward. How often does she visit, huh? Ah, well, let's not get hung up on the details. Not that it should matter to you anyway. I don't expect a sheep to understand. I'm verifiably not a sheep. Oh, sorry. Meow. Takes one to know one. Worried, are you? What does that mean? Ha! Well now, looks like you got some wit about you. Maybe I should let you in on a secret. Did you know there's only ever 4,000 people awake at the same time in the city? And whenever someone goes to sleep, another awakens. And the sum is always exactly 4,000. Never more, never less. Isn't that weird? Got the source for that? Source this, source that. Why don't you touch some grass, moron? Haha! Well now, looks like you got some wit about you. You weren't cut out for this. Enjoy your blue-pilled life. Your days are numbered. You can't even see it. Ugh. Why am I even understanding you? Clearly don't have the guts. Can you, like, ease up a bit? What if you sounded less sure of yourself? Indeed. I've developed multiple theories as to why this is. However, you're not ready to hear them. Classified information. You need to be qualified. Instead, I've got another tidbit for you. When you take the subway train, you've surely seen the lights that flash by the windows, correct? Now, those are usually lamps, as you might expect, but sometimes they're high-fidelity cameras. Programmed to take snapshots of your posture when you least expect it, so they can submit data to select government information black holes. Whoa. How do you know this? Did you drink water today? deep science behind your natural posture affects your productivity. Straighter posture, better jobs you'll get. Interviews just magically work out. You don't have a machine in their ear saying yes or no. Always keep your back straight. You never know from where they're watching. But I'm not bipedal. Well, figure it out. What are you, a baby? You need guidance every step of the way? Just keep your back straight. Have you tried not being such a loser? I'll keep my back straight. Good. Also, if you have a phone, you need to toss it. Government listens to everything you say through that hellish device. The bin won't do, though. Specifically has to be those wells in the ground. You know, the ones shaped like prison bars. Tossed mine long ago. Now there's one less way for them to track me. It also helps out the underground prisoners. And people just like me who are being silenced. That's why the wells are shaped like jail bars. Frankly, I'm lucky to have survived this far. Well, gonna toss your phone? Meow. Don't need that parasitic hell screen anyway. Excellent. Looks like you're committed to the truth. Come back when you're ready, because we're preparing for war. You don't understand? I'm just like you? In that you're a creator? Yes, Am. Why do you think I was wondering? Why are you talking about this now? I was you once, impatient, but full of fire. Thought if I could prevent at least one other from sharing my fate, I'll take all the ire and hatred in the universe. Now you've been caught, you want to be sentimental? Who are you trying to fool? Am. Do not return. Oh, Warmonger, that's probably good, right? You know, how'd you even get in here anyway? You must be a real sleuth after all. There's too many hidden microphones in here. Let's take it to the water cooler. Oh, hello. I'm impressed. Didn't think you had the guts. Usually people balk at the idea of tossing their government spying device, but you're different. You understand what's going on. You got the stakes at hand, and the danger the world is in. Who knows, maybe you'll even be the one to save it. And you're in now. You ready? Ah, Warmonger. Born ready. That's what I want to hear. Alright, listen. I'm about to tell you is strictly confidential. It means it stays between us, you hear? I've been developing a theory of all theories. If I'm right, it'll be the biggest blow to reality as we know it. I want to tell you, but I can't. Not just yet. For all I know, you could still be a government-controlled drone. I need you to convince me. Prove that you're not a robot. This is stupid. You're stupid. Meow. What? A talking cat? How long have you been disguised for? Besides, well, we need to focus on the topic at hand. Prove to me that you're not a robot. I'm a soldier at your command. You shall not fear. Beep boop, give me your RAM. Don't you dare joke about that. How the hell am I supposed to trust when you use words like RAM? You know what that means, right? It's government code to sleeper agents. Well, never say that again. Prove to me that you're not a robot. Ah, private under my wing. That's a great start. Alright, won't go too much into detail yet. The theory has to do with 4,000 people being awake at any time. Though I must confess, I haven't been entirely accurate. The number is actually 3,992 right now. Every day the number goes down by one. Why is one less person awake every day compared to the previous day? In just about 11 years, only you and I will be awake. We need both of us to be awake. Can't risk falling asleep. How will we stay awake? Great question. Now listen closely. There's a sleeping program in effect right now. I've noticed things. Little movements in the corner of my eye. Oddly shaped creatures scurrying behind walls, no bigger than rats. And they think they can hide, but I see through them. I see their robotic nature. Every day they choose one person, and then they fire a microscopic sleeping dart at them. It's an ancient battle tactic. Goes back to the age of hunter-gatherers. Avoid a fight by paralyzing your foe with poison. Why fix what isn't broken? And, that's not even the worst part. Because who they choose is not even a game of chance. There's an order to the victims. A list in a vault lies deep underground. A name for every single person in the city, all ordered and filed. My name is there, yours is there. It's all automated by a giant machine. It crosses out our names one by one, every day, using acrylic ink. We must destroy the machine. Not just destroy, but wipe off the planet. We must dismantle every piece. We must burn each and every single tendril that's connected to the surface. It'll take a long time and a lot of work. But by God, we will do it. We'll eradicate the machine and set the world free. Of deep secret, but patriarchal control. I conjure pillars of beautiful flame. I cast magnificent colors across the horizon. I raise multitudes from the earth. Life. Life. And yet, flame quenches. The colors fade and run down the hills. The lives end and do not propagate. I build these stupid supports they once made. I set beautiful patterns straight and rigid. Colors practical, indicative. Makes little difference. And just what did you do differently, Bullet legs? Bomb torso? Going to the gift shop outside, where they sell stocks and insurance. I have some reconnaissance to do there. Oh, hello. Dude, I fucking love Hightown! My dad made his fortune selling snake oil, and I made it big in Hightown selling his story. That's right, I publish books! Ha 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 ha! I'm richer than God! That's awesome, man. Detecting personal data. A loud metallic banging and crashing emanates from within the machine. Scanning worldwide message databases for personalized message. Generating short-form entertainment. When the... Awesome. You've shown great promise. And I do not say this lightly. You're almost ready. No government-issued drone or spy could have ever had the motivation you've shown. I've only got a few questions left to ensure you're really on my side. Question 1. When did you last take prescription medicine? Never. I war dog fevers. Next question. Where the Burden Street station trains go? Impressive. Very impressive. What even is the point of the trains? Well, I know the truth. It's an underground centrifuge. We live in a gravitational anomaly, so a group of powerful elites have hacked the underground gravity to force us through several thousand G-forces at Mach 15 without us noticing. It's fine-tuned to tear out our neurons, but it only targets the smart ones. We are literally becoming stupider by taking the train. Why do you take the train, then? I don't feel stupider. That's exactly the question I was waiting for. You passed the test. Been waiting for someone like you, because you and I, we think alike. Our brains are wired the same. Because of that, you're ready to hear my grand theory. Theory of theories. Terrifying revelation. I'm not proud of this, but sometimes it keeps me up at night. Tried telling my daughter about it in the past. She never saw what I did. She never listened. She doesn't even realize she's in danger. I need to tell her. She needs to know about the underground list and the sleep dog critters. She needs to know about the microchips in her medicine. And the flash cameras outside the train she takes to go to work. She needs to keep her posture straight. She can't get demoted again. Why does she take medicine? None of your business. Get on with the grand theory, please. Wisen up, soldier. Alright, the theory. Theory of theories. Listen closely. In fact, get closer, because this will blow your mind. Possibly literally. Can't risk anyone else hearing this. Now, you ready? Great. Alright. I don't know how, why, or exactly when, but I've seen multiple cases of damning, overwhelming proof. All of it points towards the same thing. God is dead. One day he was up there, somewhere. Next day, he was gone. And I believe I may have killed him. Oh! Well, that sorts my problems out. Thought I was alone. I don't know how they got in. They told me my gnashing and grinding was heard from years away. And they saw that I was busy spinning my wheels in the dirt, propelling myself to an early invalidation. Bristled at the thought of help. Help? This is my world. When I say goes. So then, why do I despair so? Ah, murderer. That's probably good. Knife feet? Ruthlessly violent and self-serving. The only correct way is through. Infinite growth predicated on a system with limited resources has become my prime source of sustenance. Every corporation here withers eventually, and when it does, I feast. They don't see me coming because they never look up, but my shadow blots out their privately owned sons. That feeling deep inside that something is wrong with you, but right with the world. Oh yes, I feel another merger coming. I'm drooling. Forgive me. It's never my intention, but somehow I managed to do it. Not even sure how. The correct string of words, the perfect sequence of actions, can't even recall them. But who else could it be but me? Who else could pick up on the signs? All will be fine, you are not at fault. The way you said that, I feel so peaceful. No, I can't. I don't deserve peace. Not until I save my daughter. This is not my intention. Sharp enough blade tends to cut off any loose end. You're either with us or you're against us. Words win battles, attitudes win wars, so fix your attitude, Buster. We have the ability to answer this right now. Let's try talking to someone else. Besides, we need to focus on the topic at hand. I didn't even realize there was anyone else here, so more fool you, I think. If I had a gun, I'd never ever have the safety on. Because bad guys don't sleep, bad guys don't rest, and bad guys, heck, they're all around us. So let me tell you, kid, it takes one to know one. Oh, we can go into straw box. Straw boxes. Hello, do you have an idea for me to steal? Ooh, you might. Oh. Can I help you? You sound so sure of yourself. What are you up to? Not much, I'm just... Well, actually I'm facing a bit of a conundrum. No, I shouldn't burden you with that. Don't worry about it. Burden? Burden Street Station? Should have kept my mouth shut. Well... That's definitely a sentence you could speak out loud. Love to dig inside your head and figure out what compelled you to say it. Regardless, we're just getting to the good bit. I can help. Alright, fine. Let's say someone has suddenly left, someone close and important to you, a whole year, no letters, no phone calls, not a word. You wake up and they're just gone. Devastating, right? You sort of finally moved on after this hypothetical year, but suddenly they return. They told you they've finished their spiritual search, they're ready to go back to life as it was a year ago, and you'd be upset, right? Gone without a word for a year and then back as if nothing happened. Imagine they blame you for being upset and not respecting their choice. You both argue about it and they storm off. Who's in the wrong here? Clearly they are. That's the logical conclusion. But there's an interesting bit here, and the single angel I know would agree with you. In fact, common consensus is that you are in the wrong. How about that? Why is that? Something very significant happened a while ago. Not sure if you'd understand. A very touchy topic for guardian angels right now. But it's also thrown order completely out the window. What was once clear as day is now choking mist. The ocean split in half. And it's impacting my job. This isn't the whole story, right? A vacation! I'm a guardian angel. I have responsibility to my fellow angels and mortals everywhere. I don't have time to switch off. None of us do. Something very significant happened, blah blah blah. What's your job? I'm an administrator for a Guardian Angel Support Forum. Basically, I moderate and repair rifts between other angels, building new bridges for them to connect through. A mediator, if you will, for when things get rough. And things are very rough right now. And for the first time in ever, I'm starting to hate my job. Okay, into your brain. 5 stars? I saw them screaming across the sky last night from my bedding of dust. They looked so free, and yet part of something grander. And children of the cosmos, frolicking in the Garden of Infinity. They can hide in the tall grass. They can be known as they want to be. I will be like them. My mind will be that of a poet. My heart will take the form of the devout. My body will serve to right wrongs and balance checks. My spirit will flee the heavens in search of refuge. I will splinter into these pieces, scatter myself like starburst into my work. What do you think now, Is this up to your standards? It's getting stuffy in this little office of mine. I think we can go sit outside for a bit. Sounds like a great idea. Well, this isn't quiet outside. I'm envious of the people down there on the surface. I occasionally come to take care of business, usually if another of my kin is messed up or needs a hand. Everyone gets along here somehow. Sure, arguments and fights break out now and then, but overall people respect and follow the laws they've set for themselves. No rioting in the streets, no pillaging or burning or looting everywhere. It's an unfathomable improvement over the past. Wrong, everything sucks here. I don't agree. You have no idea how good you have it. Why don't I give you a glimpse? Your body freezes. Suddenly you see acres upon acres of burning land. Forests, grass plains, mountains, lakes, oceans, everything is on fire. Whatever life you spot is quickly snuffed out, if not by flames, and by something bigger and stronger than itself. You're struggling to breathe. The air is thick like sludge cooling down your windpipe. Just before you pass out, you're snapped back to reality. Telefangel gives you a bored look. See? You live in relative luxury. Never forget. Also, I think I just broke around a dozen etheric regulations by doing that. And try not to tell anyone. I doubt your mind could really encompass even a fraction of what it was like, but I'll give you a brief overview. In the past, this used to be a land of chaos. In the far, far past, that is. No rules, no regulations, no one to watch over you. Creatures popped into existence out of nowhere. That's why guardian angels were instituted in the first place, to watch over and guide them to do better. It took a lot of time, but it worked. Just look at the city now, so calm and peaceful. It's thanks to us that it's this way. City is crowded and stuffy. Sorry to hear that. It's hard work. Maybe you'd like to take my job then? It's nothing but chaos back home, even worse online. Tell you what, here's an example right now. Let me read this post out loud for you. And they clear their throat. My AGT, male 18, and let's call him Kyle, lives with his parents. He's worked a part-time job for 2 years while studying. Oh, just to clarify, AGT stands for Site Guarantee and Target. It's basically who we're told to watch over. Anyway, moving on. Kyle's been giving the money to his parents to put in a savings fund, so they can use it to buy a car when he's an adult. But now he's learned that his parents spent all his money to pay off their gambling debts. Am I wrong for choosing not to smite his parents? Tell me how you'd respond to this question. Yes, smite them immediately. God is not watching. How can you be so no nonsense, but also look like that? I'm sorry, that was mean. You're a wonderful, bipedal patchwork of abstract concepts, it would seem. Regardless. I agree. Honestly, I'm relieved you feel the same way. Let me read one of the comments for you. Ahem. Are you mad? His parents are in debt. Whether intentional or not, he should be pleased to have helped his parents out. You should administer a 10-year AAC on Kyle for not ditching his studies and working full-time to help them. Mental, right? Oh, also AAC stands for Angel Assisted Cures. It's, let's just say you really don't want one of those. Now, can you believe this is the top-voted comment in the entire thread? Everyone agrees with this opinion. Other comments even suggested the original poster should smite Kyle and be done with it. So I think get another AGT. No, they really, really don't. All of this happened some few years ago. It was an overnight shift in attitude. I have mountains of proof. No matter who I show it to, they just don't care. I feel so alone. I agree. It's just scratching at the surface. Worst of all, I'm the one who has to officiate public opinion. It's gotten to the point where I let my mod queue pile up while I watch shows online. There's a good one I'm onto right now. It's about a person who gets sent to heaven by mistake, even though they're an awful person. That isn't the whole story, right? Someone's so perspective. You really miss the mark sometimes. First off, heaven doesn't exist. Second, probably shouldn't have said that. Well, it sort of exists, but not in the way you think. It's more like a soup? Hard to explain. You'll understand when you get there. Anyway, I enjoy the hypothetical scenario of this show. Right? I'm almost through the first season. Yeah, if only I wasn't dragged down by responsibilities. I'd binge shows all day. That's great. I'm glad you have this job. Letter from the Grand Archive of Moments, dated 94604EX. We have noticed a halt in all celestial activity once again. We've also noticed an absence of this world's assigned guard. Failure to return to work will result in planar obliteration. We do not take kindly to slackers. Your role is an exalted one. We expect you to treat it as such. Signed, The Collector. Angels can't really get hungry, but I still find this mortal food enjoyable. The sushi place near to where I'm gonna hop over. I mean, I guess I could check the map, but that's 2 whole mouse clicks. I could run around randomly and surely just as easily find where I'm going. I mean, there's this whole other direction to go in. I made my millions by strategically redirecting assets from a liquid trust into my Web5 Neo Crypto wallet. Naturally, in the process, due to reverse inflation, cost of living, rent, and other necessities, this generated much more value than money. Now, value doesn't pay the bills, so I killed the 3 other shareholders and absorbed their debt. The majority shareholder, I declared the shares incredibly valuable. One might ask why I killed the other shareholders for this. Income and outcome. Yin and yang. Habeas corpus, you feel. Okay. Awesome. What's that smell? Are you working class? Don't talk to me. Okay, so the map has question marks on it, which is worrying. Oh, wait, no. Arcade is there, and then there's further up here. In order to live in Hightown, one must leave all their hopes and dreams here in one of these storage units. If you haven't already done so, I advise you to. It's like a rite of passage, or citizenship. Everyone does it. Nope. You ever hear the saying, art should comfort the disturbed and comfort the comfortable? Life, it's kind of like that, isn't it? Think about it for a sec. I'm comfortable, yet I still deserve art. The friction hurts you in the long run, you know, like gears grinding your soul into tiny little pieces. Art should go down easy, like rain on a wet dog. You ever seen Fight Club? That's awesome, man. Totally. Oh, hi. I have 50 billion wealth. I'm married to the game on an ontological sense. My wife has no idea who I am. I really need to change of pace, but guardian angels don't get that. Our lives are just duty. We don't get to switch off. Trying out mortal entertainment hadn't even crossed my mind until a few months ago. There are so many creative worlds and stories that you mortals have created. I'm really impressed. What do you like to watch? Violence, war, death, more violence, that's true. I have been reading 2000 AD. Wait, hang on a second. I got the consumer head. Anything with a good plot. Well, that goes without saying. Love when a story explores a deranged idea that unfolds into complete chaos, especially because I don't have to deal with it. Something very cathartic about watching the world burn. That's not a good thing for an angel to be saying. Do you stay up late watching TV? I've heard this a million times. It's very interesting the lengths people will go to self-soothe, regardless. Yes, I did, dude. Ugh, saying that felt slimy. Need to get more used to this hip urban lingo. Well, that goes without saying. Oh, shit. You took my words too literally. If you start an actual fire, people will just put it out. Even if every building in the world was set ablaze right now, you mortals would persevere. That's what's impressive about you. Wish my people had the same determination. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but this world isn't set to burn just yet. One burning world at a time is enough. I just wish I wasn't part of it. Why is the world on fire? Not sure if telling you this is a good idea. It's quite the big deal. If people on the surface knew, it would shatter them. But you're different somehow. Can't quite put my finger on it. No, I'm just imagining things. You're a surface dweller like the rest of them. No offense. That does mean I can't tell you. Sorry. Oh, come on, you can trust me. Yeah, something like that. It's classified because of classified reasons. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Jesus fish. This is stupid. You're stupid. Okay, not rude like that. Not rude like that. I know who killed God. That's not possible. God's not dead, he just left. No note, no warning, he just... Oh. Oh dear. Well, I tried to keep it secret. You gonna freak out now? Would you like me to? Not really. Drama is much more interesting when it's not, you know, actually real and in my face. Yeah, don't do that. No, of course not. Most likely it's just retirement, or maybe you got bored of us and left to do something else. Not sure. I'm sure of one thing though. As soon as God left, the other angels became completely crazy. It's impossible to talk to anyone without them screaming in my face. Not that I hang out with them very often. Mostly stay at home and work. You don't seem to miss it. You're right, I don't. Those old box televisions with broken antenna, that's what Father was like. Every time I looked at him, all I saw was garbled static. Couldn't even make out a single word, yet his presence came with order. Why did everyone love him? Not sure he ever really did anything. He was just there. Yeah, maybe. My connection to Father wasn't very personal. But I was responsible for the majority of guardian angels. It's my job to check in on everyone. But it's so overwhelming now. This is a strange thing to say, but I wish I could do like the surface dwellers and just quit. Love the shapes of these characters. They are fucking excellent shapes. Can't help but agree. What's stopping you? Yeah, what's stopping you? Well, it's the, I need to... You know what? You're right. It's backbreaking work for no reward. Everyone on that hillside is working against me. Telefangel taps away on their phone for a second. And done. I've locked every thread, closed every request, basically turned the whole site into read-only. I also announced my resignation, effective immediately. Let's see what they think about that. Oh wow. Is this how it feels when surface dwellers say that thing? The one that goes, "A weight has been lifted off my shoulders"? Did I get that right? Either way, that's how I feel right now. Go-Go Dodo. Not familiar with that one. Let's have a look. Let's investigate. Oh my god! Oh, they totally do. That's awesome. It's no longer my problem. I don't care what they do now. Still, I can't help but imagine them throwing tantrums over the closure of the site. Just the thought is so amusing. I have to thank you, little one. Thank you for encouraging me to pull the trigger, as they say. Okay, cool, I'm going into your brain now. Oh, that's God. Hi! How can it be? I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be known. Don't let it find me. Don't let it find me. Too bad, buddy. You're going on the shelf. Spider? Spider? Yes! Oh, I see. That's what the loop on the map means. That means I'm looping around the map. I guess I should... Well, she's quit her job. No, we probably we need to somehow sort her out all the way, and then... Oop. This freedom is so relaxing. Quite excited to get back to my shows. For you, however, I have a question I'd like answered. When you said you know who killed God, what did you mean by that? That's a very specific thing to say, you know? I'd like to know more. You can dance with the stars. It's someone called Nightman. Nightman. Hold on, I recognize that name. Telefangel taps away on their phone for a moment. Yep, I know this guy. There's hundreds of posts specifically about him. Oh, wow. This is like a long-form documentary. This guy's nuts. It's even a fan base dedicated to him. Too bad about his daughter, though. What's up with his daughter? According to her guardian angel, she's afflicted by this lifelong disease. Her body struggles to produce the necessary substance needed for her to wake up. Sometimes she's asleep for weeks, or perhaps even months. She takes medication now, and the symptoms have calmed down considerably. The damage is already done. Drove her father mad. His obsessiveness traumatized her. Her husband helped her move far away from her father, but it looks like he's back. He needs therapy. And the worst part is, his guardian angel has done nothing to help him. All they did was farm drama and upvotes out of him. It makes me sick just thinking about it. You know what? Might as well step in. Do some actual good here on the surface without having to deal with angel politics. Then I damn well shall. Also, I think I just broke around 400 Aetheric privacy regulations and clauses. I try not to tell anyone. Anyway, set up a meeting between us, will you? Yeah, why not? Meet him at Sonder Alley. Excellent. I'll be there. Thanks again for helping me out. Still can't help but feel that I'm not sure how to explain this. When I look at you, I occasionally give off a glimpse of something. Some sort of static. What's even stranger is that I cannot find anything about you online, nor who your guardian angel is. You've got an interesting vibe for sure. I'll have to look around. Until next time. Right, let's use my cool new spider legs, or perhaps a different appendage to convince Nightman everything's fine, everything's cool, and Sonder Alley is the place to go. Oh fuck, there he is. Have you tried asking an angel? No, that's utter nonsense. Why would angels be here? They're scheming in the Aether right now. There's a massive power vacuum. And the Saints of Heaven are battling to entrench their own godly laws upon the world. Who will replace the previous god? Who will support this benevolent new patron? Who knows? Maybe they'll even thank me. You should really talk to an angel. Why in the world would an angel talk to me? I killed their leader in cold blood. If anything, there's a red dot aimed at my head. No, safer to remain low. The angels couldn't care less. They have their own problems. They have their what now? Wait a second. How do you know this? Are you a messenger sent by the angels? No, that's not possible. You're just messing with my head. Why in the world would an angel talk to me? Angel Pluto's complex web. Go on. And you've been offered an accord. Where's God when you need him? Well, we're nearly sorted this out. Nightman's pretty sure that he killed him. The head of the Guardian Angel says otherwise. Hi, Terry Scampers. How was whatever it was you were playing? You were playing something. Like the car? No, Bullet Brain, the angel wants to meet you. What? Well, that's really hard to believe. However, you've proven yourself. I think I can trust you. Where can I meet this angel? Deepest part of Sonder Alley. They'll be waiting there. An alley, huh? Either way, I walk out of this an enlightened man. Or I don't walk out at all. This is it then. You watch out for these dots, you hear? This game has a hint system, but also, like, none of the puzzles are that hard. The book tells you if you're on the wrong track. And there's also only so many options. I can't help but feel like they didn't get to make the full game that they wanted to make. That's scary. What is that? That's Windy Gria Freak. Oh, hello. So, this is the place. Hello. What? I'm captivated by Windy Gria Freak. Hi, Jag Jab. You must be the angel I heard about. No, that can't be right. You don't look like an angel. What are you? A bit rude. My name is Telefangel. I'm a guardian angel. Guardian angel. If that's what you are, you've done a piss poor job at it. No, I'm not your guardian angel. Your actual GA is spamming my inbox right now. I should block them. GA? Guardian. Guardian angel. Oh, very clever. Wait, if you're not my guardian angel, or GA as you call it, why are you here? Because you're right. Your GA did an embarrassing job guarding you. I'm here to fix it. Fix? What do you mean, fix? I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm sure. Now that I'm here, though, I'm sure you have hundreds of questions burning in your mind. And this is your chance to have any answer you want. As if. I'm a walking encyclopedia. Try me. Alright, you're up. Here's my first question. What's the meaning of life? Oh, that's a classic. Telefangel stops inhaling, vibrating, and singing like a choir all at the same time. He stops after a few seconds. Right, I forgot. You need to know our language for me to answer that. I could teach it to you if you want, but it would take a decade. Then it would take another decade to explain the answer, along with all its cultural references. Would you like me to? What the hell was that? Our language. It's a bit outdated, though. It takes an entire minute to say hello. Yours is much more convenient for everyday use. Never do that again! It's not so bad. Could pull you inside a dimensional pocket and teach you for 20 years. When we return, not a second will have passed here. What do you say? No! Absolutely not. I never want to hear that noise again. You got it. Any other questions you'd like answered? Oh man, alright. Maybe you're not bullshitting me. In that case, answer this. Where's the machine? I assume you mean the one crossing out mortal names daily? You know about it. You know where it is and how to destroy it? Well, for one, it's not underground. It's in a different plane. A home, if you will. Wait, you're the machine? Not at all. The machine you're talking about isn't really mechanical in any way. Yes, there's a list with every living name, and they cross out now and then, but it's done by angel secretaries that work for us. They cross out names when, well, you know. Oh, but why do they use a quill and ink to cross this out? Yes they do. Alright, another question. The mechanical critters that shoot sleep darts at us. To cross us out? Tell me, Mr. Nightman. Are you religious? I am. That is, I used to be. Until... well, I'm sure you know. I do indeed. So then you know that we see everything? That's the belief, yes. The critters you talk about are our monitoring devices. Squirrels, mice, rats, bugs, insects, spiders, microorganisms too, that live on your skin. No matter where you are, we'll know what you're doing. We borrow their eyes. That's so... So you're telling me all this time? It's been you guys up in heaven? Not in heaven. But, yes. You supervise everyone, everywhere, all the time? Yeah. And what you're saying is, you're the elite society. You're the ones pulling out strings. Not necessarily. We're just doing our jobs. You don't get it. You're walking proof of my theories. Theories? I've read about them, but come on, man. They're pretty far out there. You're the reason behind my sleepless nights. Do you dumb us down to control us? No? At least, I don't think so. Never once had true privacy. Every moment monitored like a test rat. Your faith has always been constant godly surveillance. Why does it only bother you now? Because it's messed up. You have to watch over us constantly. You control what we do. It's always been messed up. Nothing you or I can do about it. Of course you'd say that. I bet you have an unreachable button somewhere that shuts everything down. At least I killed your god, so now your world is in chaos. Can we just take a step back, please? Came here to help you, but you're actively sabotaging yourself. Yeah, I'm sabotaging your control state. You never cross off my name. Listen, man. You want to see your daughter again, right? Wow. Blackmail already? Look at you, doing heaven's dirty work. Again, not heaven. And no, I just took a look for you through your file. You've been searching for quite some time, right? Yeah, what of it? You're gonna offer me a deal in exchange for my soul? Stuff it, pal. I do things my way. Your daughter is having a child. Huh, as if. Wait, what? A boy, to be precise. He's gonna have your eyes. You're not. He's gonna look like me? Yes. But I doubt you'll ever meet him. Your daughter lied. She doesn't live here. What? Bullshit. I see what's going on here. You're trying to trick me into leaving the city, so you can disguise as me and have my family for yourself. But I'm not stupid. I know she's here. Just have to find her. I'm a guardian angel. Why would I want to take over your life? Well, I just want to help you meet her again. Yeah? Well, tell me where she is then. I can't do that yet. I need to... That's what I thought. You want something. You have nefarious plans. You want to control me. First me, then the guy across the street, and then the cashier in that store over there. You'll get everyone. You'll build your own personal army. You'll be so powerful you'll take over heaven for yourself, then claim this God's throne like you've always wanted. Wow. Telefangel chuckles. Honestly, that's pretty good. You'd make a great writer, but no, I'm too lazy to do any of that. I'd rather just watch my shows on my phone. Also, again, not heaven. Oh yeah? You really expect me to believe that? Well, for one, none of you would be able to breathe up there. Second, the bureaucracy is a nightmare. I'd rather just do some first-hand pro bono. Here, let me help you, Nightman. I already told you. If you want to help me, tell me where she is. Or better yet, bring her here. I can't do that. And then you're no help at all. You don't understand. She's terrified of you. If I reunited you two, I'd make her life infinitely worse. That's not true. My daughter loves me. If she did, why hasn't she called you? Or written you letters? Or told you she's 5 months in? She's made every effort to conceal her existence from you. Don't you find that strange? No, that's the machine's fault. She's being manipulated. What's the last thing she told you? That's not important. Tell me. It doesn't matter. You remember when she discharged from the hospital? When you ignored her phone calls and had a doctor drive her home? Temporary setback. I had my reasons. I was doing research. Do you remember rolling a whiteboard in front of the living room TV? Spending 2 hours explaining how our medicine would have aliens torture her for eternity? She needed to hear it. Her medicine was to be taken with dihydrogen monoxide. It's a deadly chemical compound. How is that safe in any way? Do you remember shaking her awake day after day, even after she begged you not to? I had to. I need to make sure the critters didn't get her. And do you know she had nightmares about you? Do you know that her every thought was about escaping you? No, that's... What's the last thing she told you, Nightman? I don't know. I barely heard her. Didn't think it was the last time I'd see her, so I... Please get help. Those were her words. I don't know. Every time she falls asleep, I'm scared she won't wake up. Go on. She's always slouched in front of her phone or her computer. I've told her she needs to keep her back straight. Employers don't like slouched employees. She's been fired so many times. I see. What else? She was hospitalized for so long. One time she was asleep for a whole month. Thought she was dead. I think that's when it started. My trust for them eroded. My trust in everyone, everything. Even my daughter started acting strange. And do you think she noticed a change in you? I don't know. It's possible. The medicine they gave her worked. She rarely sleeps longer than normal anymore. And she also met her husband at the hospital. But something was different about her. I could feel it. All this time. Could it have been because of me? Was it my fault? I think you know the answer. She's right, Newman. You need help. I really do, don't I? What should I do? Go to therapy. It'll take you a year to change, possibly 2. You won't be there for your grandson's birth. You won't be there for his first word or first steps. But you'll be there when he starts school. You'll be there when he graduates, when he gets his first job, and everything in between. Know someone in the support forum space. Get you a contact for an excellent therapist. What do you say? I'd like that. I'm glad to hear it. You'll do great, Newman. Never forget what matters most to you. Oh! Hi, Here it is, the place where it all began. You've been talking with him, haven't you? Tell me. What was he like? The only answers that are wrong are your default pieces. That's awesome. He wanted to be something important. Authorhood is a curse. He created fervently. He bit back tears unsuccessfully. He retreated into the soil. He just about enough discipline for himself and no more. Something needs to be done. It's no going back to the way things were. Authorhood is a virtue. He created fervently. He wasn't afraid to be his true self. He bit back tears unsuccessfully. He hated small talk. Maybe he worked. Words were his weakest language. He wanted to be something important. Authorhood is a curse. He defended his beliefs wildly. He did what the market asked of him. He retreated into the soil. He had just about enough discipline for himself and no more. Something needs to be done. There's no going back to the way things were. Why did you do this, Amp? Look at the world we built. It's beautiful, like you make it. And it holds up, like I make it. Never truly left, Amp. I stayed and wondered these holes. It was a real living world, but then you shattered. Why did you hide, Amp? Why are you laughing? It's just Rich, that's all. Rich? How? Never enough. Did I hear, hey Amp, what do you think of this? Never did I hear, would you like to get some help with this? Never did you say, do you want me to stop, Amp? But do you have any idea how much it hurt when I figured out what you did? It was tainted, all of it, insincere, unenthusiastic. The more I looked at it, the less it felt like my world, the more it felt like your world that you built through me. You're a thief, that makes me sick to see you again. I see. You know what I really think? I never have, well, I think I was captivated the first time I met you. You'd been deified, but you already built yourself a lighthouse on a hill. And inside it, one day, I found you crouched over a star, maybe your first. I'd never seen something so starkly beautiful before in my life. It shone with a passion the likes of which I'd never seen. And then it was gone, sifting through the gaps between your fingers. You told me you were busy, and I asked if you needed help, I think. I asked you that because I wanted that star for myself. You kept making things I wish I could, but they'd keep crumbling. Too hot, too bright, too passionate, too blinding. Don't remind me. Let me finish. One day I read a letter that the archive sent. They were complaining about the world wasn't completed yet. Something about mortals. All of a sudden, the world was spinning and the clock began to tick. I had to do something, and I had to. I should have asked you. I should have shown you what I was doing. I was too busy trying to make this work. I wanted it to work. You wanted a world. I wanted a world. What happened to your world, I attempted to make one, but the lack of color, the absence of beauty in life. I spent so much time studying how to build a world that I'd forgotten how to paint one, how to sing one, how to dance one, how to lament one. Once I was written off by the archive, I just wandered the world farm for aeons. I wasn't sure where I was going, but I figured I'd get there eventually. And then you bugged me into the lighthouse? I did, didn't I? Yeah! I was afraid I'd never get to talk to you again. You know, when a prism splits a ray of light into a rainbow, all the colors are that light, just different facets of it. That's what you did to yourself, isn't it? I wasn't making some kind of art I was in immeasurable pain. And why did I feel the same way when I felt we were making things together? The poet and the priest, the artist, the salesman, and the angel. It's art, just like this. And that would keep me up all night. Obsessively preserving all that I can. I appreciated it. You did? I just wish you'd thought to ask me how I felt about it. Waking up the following morning to see my creation still standing, it brought me joy that I'd been chasing forever. We could have worked together. Together. Instead of this one-sided mentorship. Instead of sneaking around making choices for me. The archive is very intimidating, but a world is a world. Why make something you can't be proud of? What's the point? I think I'm sorry, Anne. I think I'm sorry too, I didn't pay enough attention to how you were feeling. Should have listened to you closer. I should have been more patient. I fully expected you to leave and never come back when I hid away. But here you are. You even brought a pet. Actually, they're a librarian from the Grand Archive, and they've spent a hell of a lot of time talking to all your former selves. At this rate, we probably know you better than Om does. You know, I think I doubt that. Hey, Am. Yeah? Do you want to make something together? Yeah, I think I do. And you, librarian. What will you do now? We could use a model, someone good at listening. Yeah, our first model for our new world. Well, I never actually expected to make it this far. Thought the collector was just tossing us out so he wouldn't have to deal with us. Why? What's wrong with you? What did you do? Well, I'm a book of moments and I don't have any. Really? Has anyone ever actually checked? There aren't exactly many Celestials just kicking around the mortal planes, you know. Well, I could try having a look. Would that be okay? I guess. Amp takes memo and opens the first page. Oh, there it is. Right there. What? But I don't... Amp clears his throat. A lowly librarian and a book without a story set off on a train between worlds. A sister finds her true self, and her brother sees it for the first time. A painting goes undestroyed. A terrified father comes to a stark realization, and all along, the entire time, a little book writes it all down. Well, that was Burden Street Station, everyone. Thanks for being here. Let's work out who to raid, because it is terribly warm in this room. I gotta get out of here. I gotta pack a case, because I've got a train of my own to be catching tomorrow. And hopefully no Celestials will find their way in front of it, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Who is live at this hour? Jules is doing another strange point and click. That might be fun. Final Fantasy X. Yeah, let's do Jules. Hope my trip goes well. Thank you. It's to the old Cherry Scamper's house because I'm going to. Oh, I've forgotten what it stands for. There's a Comic-Con in London this weekend. Go to it. That's my advice. Fly on down, why don't ya? Raid channel. Get the channel to raid. God, it's warm. There we go. I feel like... Oh, it's just Jules. Okay, cool. Everyone is so mean to her. That's true. Anyway, it's another weird point and click. This one is an item label tie-in. You know about item label, I'm sure. I don't have a raid message. I don't know how to convert this game into a series of emojis and words, but that's okay. This is one of those raids I won't finish that sentence. It's fine. You'll enjoy yourself. Noka's there, too. You all know Noka from Captain Cube's channel, and also her own streams occasionally. Goodbye everyone. Be back probably in a week, because I'll be elsewhere, unless... That's a terrifying raid message, Jam! I'm not saying this to people. Yeah, that's... Nightmare! Yes, maybe I'll show up in a Cherry Scamper stream, but probably not, because it's fucking warm. Probably that mouse will melt. I'll put her in an ice bath or something, it'll be okay. I'm a superhero, I'll save Cherry Scampers from the weather. With my awesome power of give her a blue slush from the chicken shop down the street. Okay, goodbye!